Hello, welcome to the worst game show on earth. It's Bad Game Chance time. I'm streaming sick. I'm proper sick now, and oh boy. Hi, Charkie. Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Cass.
Hello.
I haven't had proper sleep in 2 weeks.
Isn't that wonderful energy to start a show off with? Just, I'm sick, I don't want to be here. You're tired. How about you, Johnny?
That's why I talk like this when I'm feeling bad.
I think I'm okay.
Well,
I'm going to say think because you can never be too sure.
Say something nice. Johnny's doing okay.
Yeah.
Well, this
He's sleeping in my room again. It's not too hot for my cat today.
Well, that is good.
I found out my air conditioner is broken.
Well, that's not very nice at all.
That's why she's not sleeping in your room, I guess.
Welcome to Bad Game Chance time. I gotta perk myself up. This is the show where we play randomly determined bad games. And by random, I mean we pick them based on criteria that is randomly determined. We got 3 blocks above our heads. We might as well show them off. We'll take turns stopping these blocks. And we'll have to find a game, scramble to find a game that matches the criteria. First block here. This is going to show us the platform on which the game we will play emanates from. The second block here is going to be the genre and/or theme of the game in question. And last and certainly least, this third block represents the poor schmuck stuck playing the game in question. Usually get through about 6 games in the course of a night, sometimes 7 if we're unlucky. I'm on the record. My least favorite segment. It makes for a great show. I think it makes for a good, fun, enjoyable, entertaining show. Miserable, absolutely miserable to experience here in the driver's seat, in the player's chair, if you will.
I thought Fight Night was your least favorite, but I guess you haven't really been a part of Fight Night in the competitors thing for a little bit.
Yeah, Cass is our shoutcaster for Fight Night now.
Yeah.
And pretty much, as long as I'm not playing the games, it's fine. But that's the problem with Bad Game Chance time, is that more often than not, I wind up playing something. And that something is usually an SNES platformer, which it's like a silver bullet right in my werewolf heart.
Once we get like the wiki going, and by we I mean the community, because I'm not doing it, but once the wiki gets going, we need to have like an actual tally of like who plays what console the most, who plays what like theme the most within like Chance time, to actually see if Cass always gets the SNES platformer. Like, you know,
stats for nerds.
Yeah,
folk love to see them.
Oh,
Folk
yeah.
get really invested in stats.
I would
like
be
that.
interested. I would be interested in stats like that.
Well, you know what I'm interested in? Personal hobby of mine is tuning in for this. It's a segment I tune in for. You know, I don't much go for streams. You know this. But there's one stream I tune in for. It's called the Bad Game Hall of Fame stream. And really, it's just for one segment. It's called Charkie Stream Snack.
All right, tonight's stream snack is Wow Bao Teriyaki Chicken Bao. A bit of a last night replacement for what I was going to do because we had to clean out the oven today. Anytime I say the word oven when doing this segment and hearing Cheap Cheap's theme behind me here, I always want to follow up by saying, now we on a roll. Anyway, so last minute replacement for the stream snack, I got the teriyaki chicken bao, and for drink, I got C4 Performance Energy Frozen Bombsicle. Now, I've been on record to say that the flavor that energy drink companies love the most is peach, and that is still true. But I feel like the Frozen Bombsicle is like a close second.
Rocket Pop,
I guess it's,
I know it as.
Yeah.
It's the red, white, and blue gimmick, right?
Right.
Do you know that Bush's Baked Beans did a Rocket Pop collab?
I saw
recently?
that. They did a couple of collabs, but they did do the Rocket Pop. Again, like, that flavor is getting around everywhere now. I guess no one has a real trademark on it, but let's give it a taste. While I taste this, Cass, what are you having?
Well, right now I'm drinking a Topo Chico blueberry with hibiscus extract, a flavored sparkling water, and I enjoy these. I enjoy my Topo Chico. What I'll tell you what I didn't enjoy earlier. I tried tried Dave's Hot Chicken. You seen that place popping up around? New chicken sando place. I went there today, got their Reaper sandwich. They made me sign a waiver, and I'm always just like, this is gimmick shit. And it was. It wasn't hot. It didn't taste good. It tasted like carpet. So I'm not pleased that I spent $10 on that for something that was absolutely fucking rank. But, you know, it did make me tear up a little bit, so it wasn't like it was not hot. It just wasn't flavorful, and that's the thing. That's the secret. You know, hot is one thing, but hot and flavorful, that's tricky. That's a tricky balance to pull off, and Dave's Hot Chicken does not pull it off.
Teared up because you were a little sad that you spent $10 on that.
I was crying over the money wasted.
Edward in chat asks, what's a rocket pop? So they are popsicles that are layered, like red, white, and blue, in some order. Depends, you know. They kind of like have like a star pattern. Like if you were to look at like dead on, it kind of have like maybe 4 or 5 points to it. So it'll kind of look like a rocket or something. I'll say that drink tastes like syrup. And I don't mean maple syrup. I mean like when you go to like a bar, right, and you have like a mixed drink and they sweeten it up by adding just like simple syrup to it. It tastes like simple syrup. That's what this energy drink tastes like. So like the essence of sweet without actually having sugar in it. Johnny, what are you having?
Yes, I have a caramel latte again, and this is kind of on theme. I don't know where these come from, but I have some Pez. I have a strawberry, lemon, orange, cherry, and
yes.
we're gonna risk it all. We're gonna risk it all, baby. I'm gonna put them in a bag. It's a see-through bag, so I'm gonna have to avert my eyes and get one out. Let's get our Pez on. Is that what they say?
They're all winners.
Up.
All Pez are winners. I fucking love Pez. Just pure sugar.
Okay,
I'm gonna chase the Pez.
But you don't have a Pez dispenser.
I don't think so. No.
Just loose Pez out of a bag is tragic.
Well, they are.
Yeah,
they
I
are
feel
wrapped.
I feel like 75% of the point of Pez is to have the dispenser.
Is to eat the Pez regurgitated out of Garfield's mouth or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these are in like separate little wrappers. I got the cherry one, by the way.
Individually wrapped Pez.
No, they sell them in the slotted thing, so you can put them inside the Pez dispenser. Yeah, the
I know. I'm just imagining like individually wrapped Pez.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now they're all little bits inside. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had Pez. I'll definitely have had Pez after I managed to get one out. There we go.
Oh, I used to have those all the time as a kid.
Oh, yeah, I've definitely had a Pez before. Okay.
And
that's a sweet treat.
Yeah, and looking it up, no, there are not Amazing Digital Circus Pez dispensers, which leads me to believe that Pez might be out of business.
Yeah,
like that's the
to
only
not
explanation.
capitalize on that is wild, ludicrous. Also, I've go ahead and end the segment real quick.
Okay, well, I thought you were going to continue, but if you're not, that will do it for the stream snack.
Very good. I lost the soundboard.
Where'd you put it last?
I clicked and it just disappeared. I have to reset the docs. Resetting the UI will hide additional docs. You need to unhide these docs from the docs menu. Are you sure you want to reset the UI? Ooh, I hate that. This is going to fuck up my whole thing. This is going to ruin my whole
stream
setup.
manager looks like right now because I had to log out of Twitch and then it broke on me.
But I got
I
it.
had to reset everything.
I got there.
Ah.
It's going to bug the shit out of me not having everything
That's
the way
good,
I like
because
it,
otherwise I was going to go, miss.
Don't worry, I have that.
Miss.
There we go.
Wait, was that me or was that the
Answer-
soundboard that time?
To answer your question in chat, yes, I have seen the Jar Jar Binks French kissing simulator.
Do I want to know? Or I'm assuming not. I'm assuming I don't want to know.
I think you already know.
Well, what I know is that we're going to have to go ahead and play ourselves a game of Bad Game.
Challenge time.
I will go first. I will bite the bullets. I will get this underway with my left to right gambits. Show me that platform. Anything by NEC, that's to mean the PC Engine and some of its derivatives thereof. Yeah, we can manage that. How about that genre and/or theme? A sci-fi game for the likes of the PC Engine. Okay.
So I got to be too hard.
Who's that schmuck? Of course.
It's you.
Always is.
That's a
Okay.
different one though. That's not a common occurrence on the stream. The NEC stuff.
No, but it'll be a welcome opportunity. Unless we end on something bad, in which case it'll be an unwelcome opportunity. Yeah, I'm looking at our collection of PC Engine games and other assorted ephemera.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say,
This is definitely a
nothing's-
big. Yeah, this is a big blind spot for me. But aside
nothing's
from that
really
Knight
a-
Rider game, but yeah.
Nothing's really sticking out to me because I realize I need to go to an optometrist and get new glasses because I can't read anything from a distance.
Well, I think I found our game. I know this
All right.
one by name. Have not played it, but I have it tagged as a bad game, which means I knew about it at some point. This is... Oh boy, how do you pronounce this? Veigues. Vegas. I'm presuming. Vegas. Tactical Gladiator. A 1990 release developed by Victor Musical Industries, published by NEC. Nothing to it but to
based
do it.
on something.
It usually is. Oh, here's a black screen. Here's a proper screen. Here's us. We're getting there. We're getting a question from chat. What is NEC? It would be, let me see if I get this. I think it's probably Nippon Electronic Components or Nippon Electric Company. They were a manufacturer that was active in Japan. They put out a console called the NEC PC Engine that was known as the TurboGrafx in North America. And they also put out a line of Japanese computers, the NEC PC-series. So they have some credentials. They've put out some product, put out some games. This is going to be one of them.
I did have a quick look. I do not believe this is based on an existing IP, though. I did find that apparently Game Arts also worked on this.
Mm-hmm. And from what I can see, those are the people who made Lunar and Grandia.
Let me dial this volume in, folks.
I also see bits listed on here, which is not a great sign, if I
No.
remember correctly.
Rarely, if ever. Okay, this seems
I
like it should be
the
fine.
music, though.
You're going to pause it for a second. Okay, run button. This did come out on the TurboGrafx. So this did get international release. Believe it or not, I'm playing already.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so pressing
So I like the
down
music.
turns me around.
All right.
Oh,
Up is jump.
Okay. Well,
Can
you know,
you
very limited
aim-
system button-wise, so that makes sense. Yeah,
Can
I'm
you
guessing
aim
it's-
like downwards to any degree?
No.
Okay, so all those things like the missiles that are directly below your gun are just things that you'll never be able to shoot.
Well, I do have a second weapon. I think I get two weapons here, each corresponding to different face buttons. The VNR level 1 and the SLD level 1.
One of those your fists, because I see you throwing out punches.
I think this is like a shotgun.
Oh, okay. Because I saw that one formation of missiles. We haven't seen it again. But that one formation of missiles that comes at you, you could shoot all of them except for... Okay, well, here's another example of a
Yeah.
thing you cannot get. Try your other thing. No? I
I'm
feel
trying
like
to-
if the enemy forces wanted to stop you, they could just create an entire army of things on the ground.
Yeah.
This stinks.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the
Also-
arrows mean.
Give me a second. I just want to see if I can... There we go. Get rid of some of that unnecessary pillar boxing I just realized that we were putting out there.
You see there's the 3 arrows in the bottom left. I haven't quite figured out what they are tied to exactly.
Someone
do
try to
change
find a
at one point,
manual
they're
for
bringing
this, if you can.
I found an AI manual.
Great.
or not really a manual, but I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, I'm in the middle of looking for her.
Alright.
High energy near.
Yes, I found one. I'll link you to it too, Johnny, so we can look at it at the same time.
Thank you.
Where's our health?
Okay.
I'd really love to know which of these is our health.
Aha. I see something. Okay. Health thing I don't have.
I believe that. Well, okay. Well, it's not your veneer.
That's your energy.
It might be the shield, the SLD, the slud.
There's like remaining shield packs. All right, here's the important thing in terms of your weapons, right? Button 2, whatever you have that map to, is your left arm. Button 1 is your right arm. And it says you can press both simultaneously to activate the weapon in your chest. Then, while holding button 1 and 2 down, you can press up and down to change the angle. So that is how you do angle shots.
Okay, duly noted. Well, they gave us another gun, it looks like. I think we can increase levels. We have points we can spend. So right arm is guns, left arm is that shotgun fist, what have you. I don't know what a vernier is, but that was the bar above. So clearly the vernier and
Vernier
shield
energy.
have nothing to do with...
Veneer, okay. That shows how much jumping energy you have. You can jump until the gauge reaches 0.
Oh, wow, that's
However,
fucking
when Veigues
stupid.
is on the ground, this energy recharges.
How about... I feel like I'm going to need shield. I feel like shield is the
Yeah.
priority here for me. We're moving.
Surprisingly short manual, all things considered.
Dense, though, I
Yeah.
will say. There, okay, you figured out how to shoot down and up.
Yes.
I mean,
It's
I get it in
clunky
a
as
sense.
fuck.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is
it
a two. You know, this controller's the same amount of inputs as an NES controller, and I think like the run and select button are like kind of hard coded to do certain things, so you really don't have many options. But I feel like the better option is just use the D-pad to aim, and then just have turn around mapped on on button 1 or 2 and whatever about this weird dual gun system.
So the thing I found that I had alluded to was while looking up information on this and like the manual and stuff, I found a post on the TurboGrafx Reddit from 2 years ago that said, Technical Gladiator, a hidden gem you need to play. And this, I saw that right when you said, "What a piece of shit."
Yeah,
I
I saw that post too. Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta see what this person says. And they say, tired of the same old RPGs? Looking for a strategy game with unique twists? Look no further than Tactical Gladiators. Why should play? Innovative combat system. Engage in turn-based battles that require strategic thinking, quick reflexes. So I'm just looking back and forth between my two monitors. Like,
Yeah, that's a different game.
Oh, then it ends with, it says, don't miss out on this hidden gem. Grab your sword and shield. Prepare the ultimate gladiator experience. Let's discuss. What are your favorite tactical RPGs? Have you blah, 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 blah. And then someone said, are you talking about a different game than Veigues Tactical Gladiator? And then the OP says, it's the same one, lol.
No, it isn't.
So, yeah. Which I'm surprised the OP came back and just defended what the AI made up.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting from that.
Hallucinate, hallucihoo.
Yeah, the concept of this seems interesting, but yeah, the execution seems janky.
I mean, you say, okay, I don't want to be too mean here, but you say the concept of this looks interesting. I've seen a lot of games of this era that looked were kind of like this. Maybe didn't do all the exact same things all at the same time, but this seems.
I guess the concept is literally just a side-scrolling shooter, but you're a mecha instead of like a plane or a ship.
Folks, check out our long play of Transformers Mystery of Convoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the stuff I invested in Shield, gone. Because Shield
Oh.
gets you extra layers of Shield, and they can get stripped away.
Yes. It
So,
looks like you've also lost one of your arms. Maybe.
no, I just think
It
you
looks
can't
different.
upgrade the right arm because it's
Oh, okay.
automatically updating. So they're like, hey, you want to update that? You can do this.
I know you can lose limbs, but
Yeah, and the manual does mention like different guns as well. Maybe that's something you can buy at some point.
buying a shield is basically like, yeah, you lose it, but also by losing those, you don't lose pieces of your body. So, it's like buying, It's like buying body armor at the start of a round in Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, you're going to lose it eventually, but it's going to keep you alive a little bit longer.
God, there's just no dodging these attacks. You basically have to tank everything.
Yeah.
Unless you
maybe
focus
that's why
on-
they want you
Yeah.
to buy shields. They're like, yeah, you're not going to dodge everything. Stock up.
Okay. It's not very good. I think the arrows is meant to be giving you an indication of where enemies are going to be coming from next, but it doesn't seem very accurate. Like it's your intel is not 100% reliable. I don't know.
Okay, I think it is, but I think everything is so hectic that there's no way you could
You can just assume something's
into
coming
the
from
both
every
things.
direction at any
Yes.
moment in time. It's like having a
Yeah,
mini
the
map, but the
manual-
entire circle is just filled with
Yeah.
dots.
The manual calls it the 3D searching radar window, which catches the reflection of an enemy's energy and informs you of the enemy's direction of approach. Stops
the problems
functioning
of that-
if your head is destroyed.
Problems with that is, one, we've lost. Two, when it comes from down and this thing is just pointing down, that doesn't tell you where on the screen.
Oh my
that
God,
is.
that's
No
just it.
continues.
That's it. Yeah.
Brutal. Okay, I'm beginning to understand why. This is lowly rated in the pantheon of PC Engine games. I'm beginning to see some issues with this.
Although some call this a hidden gem.
I still like the title screen music. The in-game music not so much, but that's also because the guns and destruction sounds just kill any music.
Okay, so problems with the radar thing is, one, there's no way to pay attention to it and what's going on the screen at the same time. Two,
Yeah.
even if you had some sort of rally driver ringman yelling from left, if one enemy is coming from the left, it is not flashing for very long. I think it flashes for a set amount of time per enemy, and one does not register very well. Yeah, it was just real quick like that.
I don't know when this
And-
would have been an advancement in the genre, but I feel like at some point the arrows would just show up on the gameplay part of the screen. Like on the left of the screen, it'd be like, hey, something's coming from this way.
And honestly, if
vice
they did that
versa.
here, that would be really busy and annoying. So
At least, at least you could see it. If they ideally do want you to avoid a certain amount of hits.
It is so annoying that the changing the trajectory of these shots. Well, I'm holding this down. I can't double tap the thing to turn around because of the way it's multi-bound. It's just it just doesn't control well. It controls well enough, but not well enough. It's like I can see how this would be acceptable. I can see how you could learn this at a certain point, but at the point you're double binding stuff, lower your ambitions. If you're in an action game, if you're having to double bind every goddamn command and have things that are exclusive to holding down both buttons just to access another suite of features, you've gone too far in a few places already.
Yeah.
you remember how they not ported? You remember how they converted Elite to the NES?
Yes. Case in point.
I always think of some of those space sims on Atari 2600 where you were having to use the difficulty switches and stuff on the console as inputs, because all you had was a stick and one button.
That's a good run right there. I want to see how many more points they give me. They gave us 10 points last time. I finished with no shield.
And
This time I finished with full
bonus.
shield. So this should give us like
And-
a shit ton of points.
Points, yes, but upgrade points might be different.
Shot enemy.
No damage done.
Pacifist run. 12
Ooh,
units.
12. Be still my beating fucking heart. Okay. Well, I wish I could upgrade the weapons. That's kind of what I want, is just more damage. That seems like the ticket would be just more damage. But instead, I will settle for a body upgrade and one shield. And that'll just have to do.
We're moving.
To the east side. To that Vegas tactical gladiator in the sky.
Yeah, no, those arrows, they might as well not be there. That's barely any help.
Yeah, especially when there's like this, it's like just, hey, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm racking up the kills right now by just holding down 2 buttons. So I feel pretty good about that. I think I must have killed like 50 of them. So if that doesn't get me a shit ton of points, I don't know what will.
Yeah, the optimal
I must
strat
have won
might
the
be
war
to...
right there.
Yeah, I think the optimal strat is to spec yourself in a way where you can tank enough and just wipe everything out before you take too much damage. Oh, here's your tricky part.
Yeah, just got to use the manual aim for this.
How many buttons on a controller do you think it would take for this to work better?
Just 4.
My joke answer was going to be, you ever see the Steel Battalion controller?
Ooh, do not try and run into that thing.
Yeah, no, it's tough. It's flighty.
I don't know, it looked like you were going in for like melee combat at some point, and I was like, oh, that's not a good idea.
No, it was
okay.
coming to me, and then when it got close to me, I'm just like, well, I might as well fucking punch it then. Not the best laid plan, granted, but, you know.
According to Mutant in chat, there is a continue code
Yeah.
that you have to do when you turn the game on before you start.
Yeah. Okay, so that is just a... I was curious if it was one of those weird old school things where, you know, like Mario 1, you have to hold... Was it left A? Or left start? Something like
Something
that.
like that. Or
continue.
ABBA in, Akari Warriors.
What,
Yeah,
no head?
But no, that's just an actual cheat code.
Okay, so it doesn't work the way you and I were thinking when we were thinking that. It's not a code to let you continue. It's a code to enable the ability to earn continues while playing the game.
Jesus
Yeah.
fuck, that's convoluted.
Yeah, I'm still counting that as a cheat code, though. That is just a obfuscation to give something a tip line to give away, which the manual does mention a tip line, not the continue code.
19 units, even though I lost my fucking head.
Can you buy a head back, or...
They already repaired it. They already did that for me. They just repair you for free between the stages, it seems.
Yeah. No head upgrades, though. The head you're born with, it's the head you're stuck with.
So there's also a code for an easy mode where you get double power in double units, and a code to kill yourself. Oh, fun. Oh, I see what this code is. Okay. Who made this game
Maybe this
again?
is like Steel Battalion, then give you the self-destruct button.
Some situations.
I mean, killing yourself is the Konami code.
wow,
Oh,
talk about a
like
diss
this-
at Konami, yeah.
Yeah.
Show those bastards what's up.
That is kind of funny, though. You know, that's the code everyone tries to make it the the self-destruct code. That's really funny.
This isn't good. I don't hate it anymore. I think it controls really clumsily, and I think it's too eccentric for its own good, the way those cheat codes and shit work. You know, the fact that, you know, most players would just have no continue. I don't like the lack of just an options menu in-game to set difficulty and so forth. They did not have to completely obfuscate that shit. But, you know, I like progression. I like leveling things up. I like watching number go up.
Yeah. Like I said, I like a lot of what this game's trying to do. It's just the execution is a bit all over the place. And yeah, the ambition is the issue. They're biting off a lot more than either what the PC Engine or both could chew.
The down to turnaround is just unforgivable. I can't get used to that. That is just such a clumsy bind.
Yeah. They should have just designed it so you only have to worry about enemies in front. That's actually the quick fix.
I still think, like you say, this looks really ambitious. I say I've seen a lot of stuff like this, but this is just really zoomed in. It is perhaps a little more different that you have like purchases between levels to like power up a bit, but.
How am I supposed to not die here?
Good question.
Yeah, good question. Again, I think that it is perhaps intended to stock up on shields. To be like, yeah, I'm going to take unavoidable damage, so I need this. I need to pay the currency of shield to continue.
The title screen music sounds so cool, and all the instrumentation in gameplay is really weak.
One of the codes is for music mode too, which is just sound test. I guess.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm not gonna get many points for that one.
I do like that the HUD scrolls up, and that's where all your upgrade stuff is.
112 enemies though. That ain't bad.
We'd be curious to see what else this Victor Musical Industries has done.
They're a familiar name. They've done a number of things, to my knowledge. They were around. I know we're just gonna kill ourselves in a second. That's what we're building up to here. Just me doing the Konami code. But you know, I'm gonna quick save here in case I feel like playing a little bit more of this game down the line. So what's this? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA?
Pause the game first to do that. Up, up, down, down, left, right. There you go.
Well, there you go.
Oh, you failed.
I think I was pretty successful, honestly, in what I wanted to accomplish. So
I did see Edward 21 ask what the story of the game is. So, mysterious alien invaders have attacked all of the cities across the Pacific coast.
Closer to your mic.
That's a little bit pleased with
It's because I'm looking at the monitor. That's why.
Yep.
Their fighting strength surpasses anything the world has ever seen before. Counterattacks by the Federation army have been useless. Now they retreat, defeated and demoralized. Perhaps there is a ray of hope. Analysis of a captured enemy weapon has led to understanding of the invaders' incredible technology. Now in the year 2024 AD, the High Command of the Federation Army prepares to launch its final counterattack. Operation Last Rally, the awesome fighting machine, Veigues, is ready for action. So the story is aliens.
The pilots put in the Konami code, and we're all fucked.
Well, that'll do it. That's gonna have to do it for Veigues Tactical Gladiator. Interesting. That's the nicest thing you can say about it. Interesting. But what's of interest to me right now is getting another round of bad game underway. Charkie, would you care to play?
All right. I'll do my usual opening of right to left. So, who is playing? Oh,
It's
I am.
you.
What is the theme?
Action.
Action. And what is the console?
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Finding a PlayStation action game is like a needle in a haystack. I might be here a while, folks. Bear with us.
Or a needle in a needle stack.
Stop me if you see anything.
What show had a hay in a needle stack? I remember that from somewhere.
I'm sure there's a lot of places decided to do that
Yeah.
joke at some point in time.
Okay, we've seen yeah.
Seen a number of these games. That's the problem with
Yeah.
our fascination, collective fascination with the PS1.
Actually, let me check something.
Edward asking, is it any PlayStation console? No, because there's so many PlayStation games, we have PS1 and PS2 as separate blocks. Ooh, it might
We have
be
done
time.
this.
On chance time?
I swear we've done this at some point, and that's going to be a long play too.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We're looking at Excalibur 2555 AD, 2565 AD, as one
Oh,
might
yeah.
say if they weren't deathly ill while they're trying to put on a show.
Tell you, I'm not going to be the one to play that one when we get to it.
How?
Let's see.
That would be a good sci-fi one. I'll save that one for sci-fi. That'd be more of a sport. Damn. We're spoiled for choice is the problem.
Yeah.
You know what? Whatever that lone soldier thing was. Wait, have we seen that before?
That's from the creators of Excalibur 2555
Yes,
AD.
yeah, never mind.
we have
that
seen
one
that,
before.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, this one's also going to be a long play at some point. I know you're at least vaguely familiar with this one. But this
Yes,
is
I am.
good an opportunity as any. Debut it on chance time. How about we play
little
some
tease.
Mortal Kombat Special Forces by way of Midway in the year 2000. In the year 2000. Alrighty.
So this is a game that is on
Near
my
and dear to
list
your
of-
hearts.
Well, maybe not so much like that, but it's on my list of things I want to learn how to speedrun.
Ooh.
But I don't have time to do that right now.
Not until it becomes a requirement for the
Oh.
show. Not until it
The I-
becomes...
The irony of speedrunning takes a huge time investment.
The thing with this is there is one specific combo you get real early on that can to my knowledge, can carry you through a lot of this game. I don't remember it. Oh, we gotta see this.
Yep. Something so goofy about seeing Jax with his massive metal arms holding just like a regular looking pistol.
Earthquake or Tremor, right?
Tremor, yes. Yep. Oh, Jarek! Everyone's favorite. Who the fuck is that?
Well, you don't remember this legendary, famous Mortal Kombat character?
I
Flamethrower
don't.
guy?
It's over,
I was in-
Jarek.
I was in the other room and I was trying to scream at the microphone. No face. When we do this one as a full thing, this is going to have a hell of a history section.
You don't
'Cause
say.
What this
Yeah,
game is not what they originally wanted this game to be. Low kick, low punch, high kick. I don't think this is generally. Well, no, that's about right actually. L1 to look, L2 to pull weapon, R1 to block. Okay. I'll say one thing that's kind of keeping me from really devoting more time into this is when you get into aiming in first person and stuff. It's inverted camera controls, and can't change that.
You know what's funny? I've seen a decent amount of footage of this game. I did not know there was first person aiming in it.
There it is.
guess that's just how rarely it comes up.
I need to go back and see what was all listed on there. I only saw first degree murder.
Yeah. Which is funny to put like that kind of wanted poster for someone with that notoriety. Oh, yes.
Put up a wanted poster for Shao Kahn.
How'd they let themselves get arrested?
Maybe that was just for fun.
Maybe that was like, this is part of like a Joker trick, right?
Yeah.
It's all planned.
Jax, we have an urgent situation that demands your attention.
I forgot his subtitle.
What's the problem, Gemini?
Or center titled.
Out at the Special Forces Maximum Security Facility, a group of highly dangerous superhuman criminals has escaped
Oh, that font's terrible.
and are at large.
Below-ity.
The list of escaped prisoners is as follows. No Face,
Grab that power up.
Jarek, and Trimmer.
Look at those drawings.
Yeah, those Tobias drawings.
And abandoned.
We only have their police sketches. We forgot to photograph them while they were in jail.
We only have their concept art.
You should know. The prisoners received help from an outside.
I believe this was the first appearance of Tremor, correct?
It has to be Kano.
I think so officially, yeah.
Oh, it has to be Kano. Has to be.
Gemini, tell operations ETA 60 seconds to the warehouse. Inform Lieutenant Sanchez not to infiltrate the warehouse until my arrival.
Jax is sounding a little marble-mouthed in this, I'll be honest.
Hold up, Jax. I have a transmission.
This is definitely his Mortal Kombat 4
Patch it through.
voice, though.
Jax, we have just arrived at the location and we are awaiting your orders. Wait a minute. What the? It's a trap. Let's get that.
Now it's personal. Now we're gonna kill him. Before, we were gonna do it by the book. Before, we were gonna arrest him. We're gonna get the handcuffs out.
Oh, yes.
Kano, you're gonna pay for this.
Raise my fist to the sky and yell in English, Kano, you're gonna pay for this.
My car! Goldberg!
Oh, you're gonna pay for this. Wait, I got an email. There are retained fugitives hiding in the combo spirit. So you gain experience in this to earn new moves and combos, strings, etc. This was released around the same era as Mythologies Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And they're trying their hands at all the spin-offs and cross-genre stuff. How'd that
yeah,
go
was
for
supposed
them?
to be...
Well,
The
Shaolin Monks
funny-
came out eventually.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Yeah, is Shaolin Monks is the successful version of that, and then they fucking stopped because midway. No, legit people like for years have been asking for them to re-release or do a new take on Shaolin Monks, and Ed Boon goes like, "Yeah, we'd like to," and then nothing happens. Good start.
So combat's kind of slow going at first until you get your first combo,
Yeah.
from what I remember.
And yeah, I remember that like move XP stuff even being kind of a pain in.
Wait, you got XP for getting
Mythologies.
hit, not for landing all these hits.
Was it, or was it just that guy took so long to?
To die, that
I think
maybe.
it was-
Die.
Yeah.
That the guy took so long to die. Oh, first person. All right.
Yeah.
Can I attack in first person? No, not with my fists. But yeah, this is up, this is down. That hurts my head. I just don't like that.
I wonder if we'll
When
ever
we
get another
play
Mortal
this-
Kombat.
Oh, that's a good question, honestly. I want to get that collection that came out more recently. It has all like the documentary stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it also has this in it.
It also has Mortal Kombat for the Game Boy on it with no link
Mm-hmm.
cable support, no online play. I was fucking liggity lied to about that one.
Oh, right, I have this move to start with.
Yep. It's.
Get some Suka.
I
don't get this at all.
I think it's meant to be Sucker.
I
but
know.
Yeah, it just reads as Suka. That's my
No.
first thought. I had to think for a minute. That's why I was stammering. I was so confused.
As you perform a combo, your power meter will increase, and you can do a power move by holding the R2 button and a punch or kick. Right. So you have these, which I don't know if they are off the top of the head, but these sort of moves based on that meter below my health. And there is one in particular, I think it is tied to circle. Yes. That is how you just melt bosses in this game. So.
Yeah, I know a little. The very Metal Gear Solid camera this looks like it has, I believe, is because it was supposed to be something of that scale at some point.
Because you know what Mortal Kombat needs? Stealth.
I don't know the full details, but essentially what came out here is what they were able to cobble together to make into a final product. Just like, hey, this is the work that's been done. Put it all together in a way that looks like a final product, and then that's what we get.
Get up.
Many such cases.
Up, up, up. I know you can get up on this thing. There's a health item up there.
Oh yeah, tiny one as well.
Circle.
Hey.
So very specifically, high kick. Now, what does
Yeah.
pick up an item?
Low
Low
kick,
punch,
obviously.
I would assume.
Oh, no, you just
Oh,
walk
oh.
over it.
No,
Walk
just walk
into it.
over it. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause it's not like the control screen helped because it didn't say.
I almost want to say, like, that combo is, like, almost a final fight situation where you don't finish the combo, like the square, circle thing. You just hit those first
Oh,
few squares and you pause and you hit the squares again. I think that's the thing that stun locks a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
I will get really, like, nerdy and shit about speedrunning stuff. Like, I don't know it for this game. I've only kind of started to look into some of it, and that was a little while ago. But I love learning this shit. I'm curious, though. I don't remember if I get more experience points from completing a combo or not. Or if, like, just, like, random hits will give as much experience to kills as... I know that you're supposed to get more of your energy if you do combos.
Okay. I knew the stuff about this being a bigger scope Metal Gear Solid style thing, but actually seeing it fully in motion, it's like, oh wow, no, it is like shamelessly reused. It's doing a decent job. It is shamelessly reusing the camera system and some of like the room layout stuff of a Metal Gear Solid, like the way the camera cut when you went into the bathroom there.
Please. Stuck.
That's
there.
Edward asking in chat if this was the beginning of the end for Midway. No.
No.
They acquired Atari around this time in '99. So they had, like, they were liquid at this point. I think it's really around like 2004, 2005, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
I think that's where they start not posting profits. They start making some bad bets on particular games. I think there's a bankruptcy filing at around that point. So it's a few years till the real bad years. But there was still turmoil. There were still shakeups. There were still, like, issues internal.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to place like an exact start period. Because it really just feels like since the arcades went away, they kind of just were barely hanging on in various ways.
So if I have a gun, this is my sight for my machine gun.
Nice.
And I can aim in first person. Again, inverted. Not only inverted, but, like, there's a lot of momentum to this, too. Like, I'm going to just stop pressing...
Yeah.
I'm going to stop looking up in a moment, right? Stop. Like, I'm going to try to stop looking right when I look at the seam of that ceiling instead of, like, an audio cue. Woo.
Yeah, it's like a mech.
I stopped looking right here. And on top of that, this game has sniper rifle sections.
Oh,
so,
Okay, there's more about this game that the gameplay of it I didn't know than I realized.
No, there's a lot to be said, and there's a lot to be said about the Midway story too. I mean, we've briefly touched on it in the history sections for
Wheelman.
Narc in Area 51 in particular, I believe.
Yeah, I
get
think
into
we
some of
commented
Midway's
on it.
woes.
Yeah, we commented it on Wheelman, but yeah, we saved the history because there'll be more poignant games for that. Wheelman is more a victim of the ending days of Midway than being a cause for it.
One I really want to do for Midway's dying days, an underrated one. By underrated, I mean it's awful. But Hour of Victory is a slept-on bad game. A slept-on
I don't think I've even heard
World
of that
War
one.
II first-person shooter. And that's like 2007, 2008. So that's like throwing shit against the wall.
Does this elevator have wood planks
Yes.
for floor? What?
It's like a dungeon elevator.
Yeah, but it has like futuristic metal doors and walls.
Where's...
Truly a mad scientist
Okay.
must have this there or something. I do like that sound. Bling.
I want to get my energy level. Nope.
Oh, right.
That could have took my head
And
off.
we've got the second Area 51 reboot. To the
Oh, yeah, Black Sites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So easy to forget. Man, maybe we probably should have done it for Wheelman since that was the last hoorah for Midway.
It's weird because it's more like you're telling the history leading up to Wheelman and specifically anything about its development.
We could always do it for Stranglehold. That's
That
one
feels like the one, yeah. Because regardless of how that final game is, that is the main reason for their downfall around the time is how much money they lost on that.
But ultimately, yes, Midway is an interesting case study, and there are many of them. Many of the classic publishers that just not publishers necessarily, but studios that just ended up going away past a certain point. THQ, so much to be said about THQ.
Oh yeah.
How that ties into the nightmare that is Embracer,
That beats me in neutral every time. Anyway, I kind of know what I'm doing in this first level, but I just don't remember the order of events. I would love to. I don't want to have to use one of my things.
It's funny actually because this would have been like just before Mortal Kombat kind of got into its proper 3D era. Like Mortal Kombat 4 is kind of still mostly a 2D game, but I can kind of see some of that blueprint with how Jax would control in.
Remember this area right here?
Yep.
Is 5 Deadly Alliance? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Edward.
I said, bring up the U draw tablet in chat. Yeah, the THQ U draw.
I have one of those.
Hell yeah.
That'll be a fucking episode of the show, boy. Howdy.
Oh, I guess I could make that work. I'd have to find it and hope it still works.
Big if.
Where are all
There's
these
a-
enemies?
Yeah.
There's
a
like
will,
3 of them
there's a way.
around here.
You know what I was watching the other day? Salem Tenebrae mentioned. I forgot that the
Remember
U-Draw
this
is what killed THQ. I was watching a video on the life and times of Volition, and it was bad. It was a really bad attempt at history. The video opens up with, "This is my second time trying to make this video. The first time around, I blamed the death of Volition on woke," basically is what he was implying with the new Saints Row game, with the Saints Row reboot. I said it's because they didn't respect their audience. But now I've learned some things. You ever hear of THQ? You ever hear of Embracer? And I'm just like, yeah, man. Yeah, I have. Yeah. You know, it's just, you know, I guess, you know what, at the end of the day, Volition really needed THQ, and it's like, that's not the takeaway. It's, you gotta look into what killed THQ, you gotta look into the U-Draw, you gotta look into, like, all these external factors.
That's such a funny statement, the idea of, I guess blank really needed THQ. Sure, buddy.
You know, I'm not gonna name names here, but the name of the channel is Tactical Bacon Productions, so I should have known from that fucking name.
I know that channel.
YouTube name.
I think I know that channel. That channel does. I know that channel mostly for their Twisted Metal content. I think.
Well, maybe they should fucking stick to Twisted Metal because what I saw fucking sucked.
Am I thinking of like the right one? Because I don't remember like that person ever going on like woke tangents. I'd have to say. I'm a little busy right now though.
Yeah. Maybe Gem on the radio.
I will try to do that. Oh, and you gain health back and level up. That's considered.
You know, I'm thinking we might rebrand the channel to, you know, something more contemporary, more with the times. I'm thinking Epic Win Bacon Productions, just to one-up that channel, our competition. You know, we're trying to get into the game's history space, and we gotta keep up with the Joneses.
Wait, I think that is the combo. The once you get super uppercut,
okay, I think
square,
that
square,
is
square.
Yeah, Tactical Bacon Productions is the channel. Interesting though, because 9 hours ago they made a video called "The Most Racist Game Ever Made." So
what do they call the most racist game ever made? If it's not Ethnic Cleansing or Zog's Nightmare, they don't know what the fuck they're talking
Ethnic
about.
Cleansing.
Okay, there you go. At least, you know, broken clock's right twice a day. I don't think you're allowed to put that game on YouTube. You certainly can't play it on Twitch.
Well, I guess watch that video before it goes.
Now, how do you use the detonator?
I am headful says, quotation marks, ellipses,
Like that.
is a hidden gem.
God, I feel like some of those kind of is a hidden gem YouTubers would get. If you run out of content eventually, you would have to just start picking shit like that.
Did this lead me anywhere new? No, it did not. That might have just been a tutorial explosive wall.
You know, people moan about in Metal Gear Solid getting interacted with the calls all the time and people talking you through things. Really adds a lot of context.
Oh.
You play a game kind of trying to do that where nothing is being told to you. It's way worse, turns out.
Also, you know, the narrative is the best part of that game. The narrative makes up for what is, at the end of the day, sort of lackluster gameplay in Metal Gear Solid. One of my favorite games of all time still. But the gameplay is honestly not what I come to it for. It's just to hear those narrative beats again. It's just to hear those codec calls.
You know what would be nice for this game? Like a map. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, it's a very
not even
big
an all filled out
stage
map.
as
Just
well.
be an auto map.
Yep.
I would love to see you fight boss number 1 before this
Yeah, we're coming up on
segment
him.
ends. Yeah, just to give an idea of.
Not this one. There we go.
You know what I want to do using my powers for evil? I want to find like those hidden gem YouTubers and start making suggestions to them to start leading them down primrose paths. Be like, you want a hidden gem? Check out the story of Kamakushiki Village. check out just this Drek here. It's a hidden gem. People have been sleeping on it.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Heard you liked heard you like Blue Stinner, so you should check out Perfect Weapon.
You need to watch that new video. Rerez made a video like today.
I just watched it. Yeah. I won't spoil anything from the video, but this will be pointing to us. It is that studio with the Crow City of Angels game improved. And that crow game is terrible. So
Nowhere to go but up.
yeah, no, there's some unbelievable shit in that game.
Just because I haven't seen the video, but you know I know my bad games. That's the one that opens up with you're in an ice level and your health is already draining the second the gameplay starts because you're freezing to death. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know the one.
Oof. Now we play the part of, do I remember where I'm supposed to go after I get that thing? I want to say it's down here, first floor.
You know what's completely worthless? Having an encyclopedic knowledge of bad video games.
Whoa, hey now. Don't know about that.
Ah, fuck me, I'm lost. Not there.
Mutant 1988 says, do you remember the one gray or brown room you were in before? Oh, of course. How silly of you, Charkie. Climb that ladder.
That's not a ladder.
That's a ladder. Yep, it's straight up a ladder. Up, 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 north, go, up.
Oh, you know, yeah, I almost didn't see it. I do like him just turning at right angles in the corner there.
We'll see where this leads, but I don't think it says. Yeah, that's just a neat thing. Because I have never noticed that ladder before, and I have played through this level multiple times, so take a good eye on that.
Hey, you can jump down though. Doesn't have to climb the ladder down. That's cool.
Check the basement.
Right.
I feel like there's a part before this ends where I have to go out of the building through a window onto like a balcony and then get back inside.
God, I almost did not see that doorway. It was so fucking brown. Oh right,
But
yes, we've been here.
You get stuck on little geometry lips all the fucking time in this.
Carmen says, this game reminds me a lot of Perfect Dark Game Boy Color. Not a flattering comparison, must be said.
No.
Blahat says,
brutal.
you want to know something more useless to remember? Which celebrity dated and married who before and how long?
Yeah, no, that is a trivia night only knowledge. Like, that's the only thing it's useful for.
Well, you don't watch Entertainment Tonight, Will.i.am's favorite show?
No.
Turn it up, Mom.
I do play Sims in the City. The feature is the Black Eyed Peas, including Sim remixes made by Will.i.am himself, though. That game's so wild. I don't know what it was. Will.i.am was like, yes, I love this. I'm going to remix our songs into Simlish for you, EA. Like,
A number of artists did that. Like Katy Perry did that too.
well, gay songs, sure, but like from my understanding, Will.i.am himself was the one who did the audio changes and got the band like as characters in the game.
That's it.
And it's, you know, that he was so correct that one time, it just ruined him forever, and then he couldn't he couldn't do anything correct ever again.
Okay. Anything right here? No.
Mutant mentioned, I think those Sim games had co-op. Yes, I played Sims in the City co-op. It was surprisingly fun.
That is the combo. Once you get super uppercut, you just get this, and you just do this.
Yeah, I noticed that while you're waiting on enemies, they'll block for a while, and then they'll just try and get a swing in and get instantly like cocked in the face.
I think
Yeah, this
next room is the boss. So,
Do you want to look up the fatality before you go in there?
I don't think there is a fatality thing.
I believe there is a fatality thing.
Well, why don't you drop a save right here?
Okay.
Forces fatality. Oh, well, that just gets you really sad news. If you type in Special Forces fatality, how about Mortal Kombat? Special Forces fatality.
Whoops! Look at that though, damnation! Look at that idle animation.
I don't think this game has.
Although there are no
fatalities.
fatalities, there's a combo system. Okay, so I could have sworn there was like something you do in the boss fights too.
I like that was just straight
No,
up called a
you might be
boss
thinking
door.
of mythologies.
Yeah, Mythologies definitely has fatalities.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no face. 1 second. Is a hot temper, vast knowledge in use of explosives. Beware of airborne dynamite. Two-player fire will get burned. All right. Trying to remember.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, I do like that.
There we go. That's how you do that fight.
Hey, that's basically a fatality.
Well,
That's why I wanted a quick save, because you get like 1 shot at it.
do you think that's going to do it?
Jax,
That might do it.
I was trying
Not quite as good as
Yeah.
the flamethrower first boss fight in Siphon Filter.
Okay. I just have.
Yeah, but what is?
What's the situation?
That's just a little taste of Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat Special
These
Forces.
bad boys have more
It gets worse. I remember it getting worse. I remember some ladders in particular that you climb up that
gave you so much trouble.
lead to nothing but trouble.
Any sign of?
I'm going to
But,
be... Oh, wait. That's not how this works. Shit. I was going to say, I'm going to be honest. I think when we play it, I need you to invert the camera controls for me so I can actually like wrap my brain around it. But that's not how it works on a PlayStation 1 with only a D-pad.
Yeah, unfortunately
I
not.
think there's a way we can make it work. Remind me post stream. I'll give you some suggestions.
All right, very good. But for right now, we cut back to the chance time blocks hovering auspiciously over our heads. And Johnny,
Hell yeah!
are you ready to
Well-
play Bad Game?
Yep. And I'm gonna go, baby, the triple. We're gonna do all 3 at once. In 3, 2, 1, go!
I pressed everything at once, and I'm going to try to give me another countdown. Let me try
Right.
again.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm playing a sports game on the... On the what now?
On either the Gamate, the Bitcourt Gamate, the Megaduck, or the Watara Supervision. I just put all the Game Boy knockoff consoles on one block,
Yeah, yeah.
to be
Interesting.
honest. So,
Well, did they make any sports games for any of those?
that's what we're about to
Good
find
question,
out.
yeah.
I'm going to guess, given the names, it's probably baseball. If they have anything, they're going to have baseball.
Okay, I'm going to look at the Megaduck first. Nothing that really looks like a sports game on the Megaduck. This is why I just bundled them all, because, you know, they across these 3 platforms, they do cover a number of genres. They do try to represent for a lot. I got
That's
one.
I'm impressed that you managed to put together 3 consoles into one package here, and I haven't heard of a single one of these consoles. Like I have, like, I would say more than average knowledge of like weird obscure consoles, and I had not heard of any of these.
Yeah, this was a surprise to me the first time it came up. It was me and Cass show, and it came up. It was like, yeah, I
Well,
hadn't heard of any of these.
I'm going to give you a choice here.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna hone in on the Gamate. Would you like to play baseball, basketball, or tennis? Or mini golf?
Well, now that you've highlighted mini golf, I think I might want to try mini golf.
All right, we're going to try out some mini golf for the Bitcourt Gamate. There's absolutely no information on developers or publishers, the people who contributed to the system. It may have all mostly been like in-house. I think there's maybe like a grand total of like 1 or 2 games. I think there's like a side-scrolling beat-em-up that maybe wasn't done in-house by Bitcourt. It's a curious concept. We'll do a proper history on it one of these days. We'll do a proper like long form on it, I think, is probably the best way to do it, like we did for the Virtual Boy, right? Just get through
Sure,
these
once
consoles.
Nintendo brings it to the Switch Online.
Yeah, once we have an occasion to do it, right? Yeah, we'd settle on mini
It's
golf,
here.
right?
Yep, it's here, the Mega Duck Mini.
You'll have to
Yeah,
bear
they'll-
with me momentarily. We
They'll
have to
bring
launch
back
this one
mini
in MAME.
consoles. Yeah, bringing back mini consoles just for this one.
I still kind of want to get my hands on one of those mini PlayStations, which I would immediately mod out, but
Yeah, no, that
What do you
is-
mean up?
That's
oh,
Down.
that is the reason I got the SNES Mini. I won't lie.
A B. An A. Don't mind us, folks. We're just binding stuff in the background. Select and start. And that should do us.
Oh, when you said Game Boy ripoff.
Yeah, can I see that again, actually, for the benefit of folk at home?
Show that again.
System information. I gotta remember how to do this. I hate MAME. Yeah, it ain't subtle. It ain't subtle, Chief.
Well, we can do 3D graphics, but there's some bad news. What? Oh.
Oh, music on, music off.
Music on.
Get a load of that flicker. So, sprite limits.
It's a platformer game. We jump.
Sprite limits are a hell of a thing.
Try to. Diddling. Oh, good. I got that.
Now, the good news is the ghosting on this dot matrix display, you wouldn't even be able to tell that these things were flashing rapidly on your console because it'd be mired in so much ghosting.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck down here.
Oh, you can do it little.
I'm so lost in the bit that I forgot what I was doing, actually. Mini golf? Alright. So, that's the hole. Do I want to collect these before I'm done, or...
Was that good? Was that bad?
Alright. Over here. And... I'll say it's faster than trying to play it on, like, Atari.
Yeah.
That's my point of reference for this.
Oh, no, it played... Yeah, I can tell this plays very similar to Atari 2600 Mini Golf.
I don't know if I need to get these things over here, so I'm just gonna assume not.
Yeah. And it looks like it's the same issue where your power is how far away the cursor is, and that's limited by the size of the field.
Nail it. Wow. That hit it at an angle that I did not think that was going to happen. Okay.
Stroke limit.
Nope, 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 nope. I am
Watch out for the...
trying to wrap my mind around what we will graciously call the ball physics. How that
Blah
possibly
has
works
calls this Lynchian golf.
Uh-oh. Down there.
What?
Golf by way of
That's
Franz Kafka.
A lot of death for a mini golf course.
I can't do a good Lynch impression, so I just do his character from Twin Peaks. He just shouts, "What?"
What you were saying, Johnny, about
Yeah.
I would like to hit it right.
Yeah, you'd have to bounce off the wall instead.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a good point.
I mean, that's
Look at me
awkward.
trying to line this up and figure this out like it's going to
Oh.
work in any way that I want it
Look,
to
all
work.
I love the danger obstacles are just literal skulls and bones, though.
How do we convey to
does it-
players that this is dangerous? I know. I got a solution.
Doesn't kill me, though, for what it's worth.
You know what doesn't
Just
kill you
kinda
makes you
knock the ball
stronger.
aside. Hmm.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the on Flux.
Do you think they were
version.
making a platformer game, and then at a certain point they
A
were
bolt
like,
of
we can't figure
inspiration
out...
struck.
Oh, they're like, we can't figure out how to do the jump physics. What if we made it golf?
It's that, or these are all assets from a platformer they've made, and they just reuse most of them to make it mini golf.
Blah Hats in chat with David Lynch's famous quote: "People watching games on their fucking phone. Such a fucking sadness." I can't do a Lynch. I don't got a David Lynch in me.
Yeah.
You have to be oddly quick on the draw in this game, considering all like the traps and shit.
I can't remember what that quote is, where he's talking about Albert Einstein it was a real one.
That was more Peterson than Lynch's Salem.
Yeah, no, it's you have to be careful. You could slip into it.
You know, I'm the streamer of 1,000 voices.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, he talks about Albert Einstein's intelligence. He's like, one an immense load.
Okay, so the skulls aren't like instant death. They just
Right. Yeah, as I said earlier, they just kind of bounce you. There might be some other penalty to them. They might. I don't know if they're an extra stroke or if they take some life or health, not health, score off or something. But at the very least, they just seem to bounce you back.
I think you could just ricochet it. Like my thought here would be, if you know you're on one end of the screen and you don't have like the space, you can just go all the way down to the bottom and then like bounce it. Like yeah.
Why did so many mini golf games control like this? Why didn't they just do power
let it cook.
meter?
Now try it from
right
the bottom.
backwards.
This is what I mean. Is like yeah, if you do this, it'll bounce against the wall and then it'll end up.
Here's
in the bottom.
my prediction. It's going to end up right here. That's my prediction. Right?
Well, then hit it from
John,
there.
do you have a prediction?
I think if you hit it
Now
from the
ready your plan.
bottommost tile there.
You should have angled it. Yeah.
Good more. Right. No, I'm just going to do this the way I thought I was going to do this, which is just
continually putting it.
yeah.
It's a game of inches, golf.
It's a game called Putt Putt, not Drive Drive. Although Drive Golf would be I guess that's what a driving range is for.
Yeah.
But you don't follow the ball at a driving range. I want like a Putt Putt golf course that's like 8 miles long.
That's
one
just called
hole.
golf.
Normal golf doesn't have windmills.
Yeah.
Right? I want all the accoutrement of like a
You want
Putt
street
Putt
golf.
golf course, but I want it on actual golf course size.
I want Paranoia Escape recreated and
Yeah.
wait, that's
Oh,
that's
oh,
pinball.
oh. What? How did that bounce back? That makes no
I
sense.
don't know, but I'm gonna be real with you, boss. I don't think we can get half an hour out of this one. I'm having fun sitting here talking to y'all, but
Okay, you know what? Here's what I might do. Let's deliver on another sports game for the Gamate. Let's see what basketball has in store for us. Let's see what this do.
I like the box art on this one.
Oh yeah, getting the
Good
box
sign.
art for this console was a Herculean feat, by the way, for my Launchbox library for the purposes of... All right. Holy shit!
someone had to run in and like install that net real quick. This
was
looks like a
amazing.
Homestar Runner fake game intro screen.
It sounds like one too, yeah. Oh, it's Runner.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say Runner. All right, we got one-on-one, we got free throws, the three-point shootout, the slam dunk, and the accuracy shootout.
Is this like that NBA game we played for LJN Connection, the one that had like 4 installments and it was just mini games?
There was an
Oh.
NFL one that was like that, but there also was an NBA one like that too, now that I think about it. So, maybe. The buttons don't do what you think they do. Okay. Select your player.
Bill!
That's Bill.
That is
He's
just
6
Runner.
foot-
I'm sorry.
And then the next one will be
6'4".
Bella, and it'll be the same sprite, but...
What, 6'4", 183 pounds. Real string bean.
Yeah.
Got Henry.
Who looks like
That's
another Ranma
the-
character because he's got the headband
That
on.
is, yeah, it's a guy turns into the pig.
George.
Okay, this is the OC.
The self-insert.
Yeah.
May.
That's shampoo.
Oh my
Whoa,
god!
Now we got 3 things bouncing on screen right now.
Yeah.
That's so fucking egregious.
We got Amy, who
Oh,
how different?
that's
Amy,
That's
wait.
Susie Hunter, isn't it?
Amy
that
has
YouTuber.
like less bounce.
Is
to
this
her.
the Susie's Fear Hunter? Did you say, John?
It is. Yeah.
Finding the
I
collab
recognise
I've
that
been waiting to
haircut
put
anywhere.
together.
Hell yeah.
Sophia, who? Okay, they are different, but that is
Yeah.
kind of Sailor Moonish, I guess, if you
Yeah.
look to the left. Joy, holy shit, Joy.
Yeah. I don't know who Joy is, but I want to know who she is.
Max.
I don't want to know who Max is.
Just
Sorry.
a gremlin. A 6'6" gremlin, actually. So,
Yeah.
and then Bill. What? So we got the boys, we got the girls, and we got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Joy. Is that hair? Wait.
Yeah.
Right. I try to select with like A or B, but those are also left and right, or just menuing through things. All right, Joy, you take on George. Play to time or play to 1, or play to 99.
Yeah.
Winners outs. I think I know what that
Oh.
means. But,
know
no,
sports.
okay, that's the shortest.
No, okay,
Yeah,
so
I
I would
don't-
give points, but
But we can always just end this at some point. Anyway,
Obviously, the
No.
hardware's not too different, but yes, this does look a lot like that LJN NBA basketball Game Boy game.
in the middle of a performance of Karma Chameleon, the lead singer looks behind him and says, "What, they fucking spelled my name wrong?"
In fact,
That was the first score of the match? I thought we all scored several times at that point.
okay. Okay, Cass, you need to
Yoink.
look at this. Hang on.
what do I need to look at?
It's not 1-to-1, right? However, I think there is some shared assets between these.
Yeah, Johnny sent me a screenshot of the NBA game in particular.
Yeah, this is NBA All-Star Challenge.
Yeah, the heads-up
the
display
Game
is in the
Boy.
same place, effectively. I mean,
With
I
the
called
double
it.
line
I mean,
border.
this game is trying to recreate that.
Yeah. It's got the weird little lines, little ticks, like at the court edge.
It's a
Like, I don't want
bootleg
a
version
pixel
of that
count.
game for a bootleg console,
Yeah.
effectively.
On a pixel count, but I swear the oval shape is 1-to-1.
Do not know how to play D in this. You can't jump. You can't try to block shot, which I guess is kind of illegal, but... He can steal the ball from me. I can't figure out how to steal the ball from him. That's the
Yeah.
issue.
Okay, try a different gameplay mode, because you're getting creamed here.
All right,
I'll
you're
reset
gonna
the
need to
system.
restart it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say it's always funny where sports games. I don't know if they still do this because who even knows with the current state of modern sports games. Where it's like, yeah, you can play to 99 points. You can play for 99 hours. Fuck it.
I'll be right back, by the way. I just gotta...
All right. Let's try free throw.
Yep.
Select your player.
Yeah, all that-
All right.
Yeah, all that running around was the problem. We just gotta plant your feet.
I'm gonna pick the gremlin. Number of throws, 20. Oh, yeah. No, I fucked up. How accurate can we be? Okay, that's fine. So truly, this is just a game of patience. I was unpatient. It takes so long
Yeah.
to reset back to actually taking a shot. That's good enough. Come on.
Also, if people are wondering at home, yes, this is exactly what the free throw bit looked like in NBA All Stars Challenge.
I also have no control over where that thing is going, as you might suspect. Oh, that's not good enough.
Like here, I'll post it. These in the Discord, Bad Game Hall of Fame Discord, the game room. You can check out these comparison images. You be the judge. Do your own research, as they say. God, that's yeah. I mean, When did this come out? Oh, I'm not sure if we know,
good
but probably 90. I think 90. We'll find out.
How's your
Probably
Mega Duck
91.
knowledge or your Gamate knowledge?
Yeah.
I can't influence the thing to go down, so when it's circling around all like that, and there's like there, let's see, hopefully I can, no.
Oh.
Nope.
Ah.
That thing really needs to be in there to make a shot, and sometimes the cursor will just, like, leave and
Hey,
circle on the
never mind that.
entire thing. I have no influence on getting it back in there, so it's just like, just gotta wait.
But yeah, this
That's not gonna be good.
does line up a little bit with. I feel like, you know, this is not an official observation, but just when you look at older video games, it definitely feels like in the 80s to early 90s, copyright law in Japan was more of a suggestion when it came to international stuff. Like how often you would just find, oh, this video game just has melodies taken from famous rock bands in it. And we're talking you know, stuff on Nintendo consoles even.
Look at how
Very
long I have to
well-known products.
fucking wait.
Ooh, oh. Hey, do another circle.
Okay, if I take any shot here, it's
Yeah.
not gonna work. I think, okay, maybe if it's like this, I have to hit it. That is dead on. That is perfect. Did not go in. What the fuck am I supposed to do there?
Also, yeah, hang on, let me do the Discord command for anyone who wants to join. Discord.gg/BGHOF.
That's not gonna make it.
I liked how it danced though there. Like you have to wait for the ball to stop bouncing before you can shoot again. Sorry guys, we only have one ball.
So this one started out in a position where I wasn't going to be able to make it because the cross was in the paint there. Now it is just spiraling around.
No, now I need to. Oh, let me check my reference footage.
I can wait. I can wait for this thing to actually get into a position where you can play the goddamn game and score correctly.
It looks like in the LGN original, you were able to move the crosshair a bit. Like, it moved on its own, but you were able to affect the movement. Also, it looks like it ran at a better frame rate as well, which is funny.
If there's a button to make it happen, it's not on this controller. Like, this isn't going to make it.
Yeah, no, I guess they took that feature out.
What if I just smash right at the start? There we go.
Hey! Well, wait, that'd be really funny if that is just a... No,
We're not going to start it over to find out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the last one to do, assuming Cass comes back, will be Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what the rest of this going to possibly be? Shoot and shoot. So,
Yeah.
Slam Dunk. Let's just do a warm-up. Who's the tallest one here?
Oh, the 3-point shoot was the one where you have the 5 points around the 3-point line and you would cycle between them. So that is a little different.
The double hand slam, the maximum air, the backwards jam, swing the cat, and 360 whip. Forgot to let go of the ball, apparently. Alright, well, what do I do?
Yeah, no, I remember this being... From watching the LGN Connection, I remember this one being very hard.
I'll figure out at some point what the game is supposed to do. There we go.
Oh!
0, 0, 0.
I guess, yeah,
Bullshit, apparently.
no part of that dunk was appreciated.
Oh! Did it kick me back to the title screen?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Edward asking, was Cass's avatar always sad or just say, this is my sick avatar? You can tell there's a little bit of blue underneath the hat. This is when I pull out when I'm really sick. And would you believe me if I told you I'm really sick right now? That's why I had to be right back. But we will persevere.
You're taking me back to the title screen? No. Swing the cat.
You shouldn't do that.
No, swing the ball instead.
Meow. Whoops. At what point is it just going to kick me back to the title screen again?
You in 1980 ask why is the slam dunk structured like one of those Olympic sports? I think that is legit how they do the slam dunk contests
Yeah, they are
in the
graded.
NBA.
Well, okay, you get a couple of warm-ups, and then the game's like, we didn't program a back button, so back to the title screen. You think that'll do it?
You tell me.
I think that'll do it for basketball.
Fascinating
Yeah.
pick, though, right?
Yeah, you can check out our
Yeah.
LJN episodes, one of them, if you want to see what this game looks like.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Well, let's take a trip back to the chance time screen. And I'm going to be real with you. If it stops and it lands on my face, I'm re-rolling. I can't do it right now. I am dying. So we'll have to play this by ear.
I actually need to step away for a minute, too, so I think I know who it's going to land on by default.
Well, we won't know until I play a
Yeah.
round of bad games.
Chance time!
I guess I'll do middle, left, right. Show me that genre. Platformer. Show me that platform.
That again.
Okay. And who's gonna be that schmuck?
All right, I tell you what. You take like 2 minutes to figure this out, and I'll be back.
Okay, do what you gotta do. Well, could do more Gamate, or we could switch up. I'm sure I can find a platformer for either the Megaduck or Watara Supervision. Yeah, we got choices.
Yeah.
Which of these can I launch in RetroArch? Which of these do I have RetroArch cards for? Okay, these two. So just not the Gamate. Yeah. I'm looking, Megaduck is mostly like puzzle games.
Mhm.
It's for the most part top-down style of games.
The name of that one, Worm Visitor. That's a
Oh, there's
amazing
some
name for a
banger
game.
games like Witty Ape and for the Supervision, Witty Cat,
Oh,
which is just mappy, if I recall correctly.
yeah, it did look very mappy.
There's a game called Recycle Design, which is just pipe dreams, but what a title.
What? Oh, that's beautiful.
Some beautiful games for these consoles. Which of these is a goddamn platformer? I'm going to go with Earth Defender, which seems to be like an action side-scrolling game, so maybe there is some platforming to be seen in it.
Yeah, at least seems to be jumping, from what we can tell. Unless there's like a hoverboard.
We'll maybe get 50 minutes out of this, and we'll try another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's defend the Earth. This was developed by Bon Treasure, who made most of the Watara Supervision games, as I'm to recall. This would have been a 1992 release. You'll bear with me while I get this scaled and ready to go, ready to run. Yeah, all these consoles very, let's call them spiritually similar to one another, in the sense that they're all like, Game Boy also rans, Game Boy competitors that had approximately the same sort of hardware, but just not the same amount of love, care,
But
etc.
they all have dot matrix screens.
That too.
With stereo sound.
All right, Charkie, you ready for this?
Yes.
All right.
EDF. Or,
Not
wait,
quite.
ED.
That's. I don't know if you want to be chanting ED specifically. Anyway, let's see
go,
that.
ED.
Let's see this.
Ah, there's a noise. Oh, I'm very curious what resolution these games are native.
I can find
This
out real
music
quick.
does not
I-
fit. This fun jaunt does not fit the title screen image here to me.
You can start at any
I feel
time.
like I feel like a little elf would be playing a flute
I thought
to
you
that song.
when you said that, I thought you were like counting on screen. I was like, I'll let you count.
1, 2. It's 160 by 160 pixels.
Okay, that's comparable to a Game Boy. I don't remember the exact Game Boy specs. off the
160
top
by
of my head.
144.
Yeah.
So it
'Cause I
actually has
noticed
more
there was, like-
resolution.
Yes, I noticed that it looked like there was a bit more pixel density than normal, but not that much. Can I go up?
I think.
Oh,
so.
okay. It's all right. Bound differently than I had bound the other thing. I don't think that's a power up. That is. Oh, Jesus.
Mutant 1988 astutely pointing out, is this another side-scrolling robot game, another auto-scroller robot game?
Are we a robot? I just look like a dude, kinda, in my mind. Like I have like a mullet. You see?
Yeah, they don't have a lot of pixels to work with. Whoa! Damn. Earth Defense is hell. Yeah, on the title screen, it definitely looked like what's it called? I'm trying to remember the name of the.
Robotector.
Yeah, no, not Pro Protector. The anime that Tatsunoko does. Tekka Blade Man? Is that it?
No,
I don't know.
no
I don't
idea.
know.
No idea.
When you look up, by the way, you look like what's that? The Megatron head?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So maybe
I
you are.
hate.
You're a robot in disguise.
I hate the angle at which you shoot at an angle.
I appreciate the
Like-
fact that your bullets are just the number 0, by the way.
Yeah.
Are
Double
literally just
zeros.
ASCII
Yeah.
art bullets.
Like parts of this remind me of a game that you would play on like a TI calculator, and the bullets are part of that for sure.
Yeah.
Hard game.
Just, yeah, the random music, some of the just nonsense enemies, the numbers. Like this is something I'd expect would be like a like a homebrew
Oh, wait,
on
give me that,
something.
give me that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this does have that feel to it. Can't duck, by the way. That still hits you.
This really is
Is
the spiritual predecessor to Vegas Tactical Gladiator.
Oh, run,
That
run.
beeps when I hit it.
Is that not health? Is that not anything? Yep.
That's
Nope,
an
that
unpleasant.
hurts.
Yeah, it's an unpleasant beep as well.
I really cannot stress how much on like an ADHD or a OCD level, the angle of this angled shot bugs me.
Better or worse than the gun from Fester's Quest that does it in
I
waves?
love how
can't-
abrupt that is.
You just can't duck that thing. Well, that'll do it for Earth Defender, unless you want to watch that for another 20
Okay,
minutes.
how about we find another platformer for this system?
Yeah,
Sure.
How about we do what we've been doing here?
See if we can.
Because that wasn't really much of a
Awesome.
platformer either, if we're being honest. But this
Yeah.
one might be. This one may very well might actually be. This one is Dreamworld. It's described as a side-scrolling platform game starring a girl with psychic powers. 1992 release, developed by Bon Treasure. Is that big enough for you, Charkie?
Yes. No. Okay. I thought we were gonna have the jaunty little tune again. I guess not.
Let me also make sure that, Yep. And just so we're... Save core remap. And let me also just, save core overrides as well, so I don't have to keep rescaling the window every time we launch this core. And you're good to go.
So, let me tell you right now that this is a console that did not get their Super Mario Brothers instructions in the mail. They did not get the memo that you should do one thing is jump and one thing is shoot, and you should stick with it. 'Cause this is the opposite of the last game we played. Ooh, no iframes on hit either, so...
These developers never played Super Mario Bros. They played Great Gianna Sisters, please.
Not a great looking jump as well, like a... I never know how to describe these ones where it doesn't feel like jumping, it feels like literally the sprite just being moved up and down.
It's like if you... Okay, imagine you did like a tweening animation in like Flash, and then you just deleted random frames with no consideration of like matching going up to going down.
Yeah, it's very like keyframing. It's coded.
Oh, up is also jump if you want. If you're nasty.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what my ESP does. It's not your shots.
It is, but you get more attacks later. You
Okay,
find
when I hit
attacks, and then they cost actual ESP as you upgrade.
Yeah, it did eventually go down.
Oh no, here's what when I hit
That's a quick
select,
cut, though.
it goes down.
Huh.
Nothing else happens. My health didn't raise. I don't believe my health raised. But pressing select dropped my ESP. I guess if you press select, you just try to think of a rock so big that even God couldn't move it, and it just like damages your psyche a little bit.
Mutant 1988 points out that they were curious, and the developer, Bon Trésor, developed 28 of the 69 games for the Supervision. Yeah, I think a lot of them would have also have been bits, believe it or not. Watara got in on it. Thin Chen Enterprise, though.
The frame rate on my walk cycle is a lot better if you're walking up against a wall.
Nice.
Thin Chen Enterprise, of course, being infamous purveyors of bootleg games for other consoles.
Oh.
Hey, we found a platformer after all! Yay me!
Yeah.
I have to assume that this is the end of the... Yes. Oh. I just walk in the room and all the enemies are like, oh shit, party's dead.
They're
Just
Yeah.
the way the
Terrified of you.
jumping looks. This is a game where I quit a platform. Whoa! What? The fuck? What's that?
Continue from where game?
Did a kangaroo and a rat like have a baby, and that's what it grew up to be? That was scary.
Do it again, but better.
Is that what a wallaby is? I've never seen a wallaby, so I don't know.
Mostly these fucking Tokitori enemies. As in, the main character from Tokitori's out for your blood, I guess.
Oh, maybe that is a wallaby, actually. Yeah.
A Tokitori was a bird.
Oh no, so I'm talking about wallaby.
Oh, you mean the boss that we were fighting?
Yeah.
Edward points out that you went left and entered a screen from the left. By the way, which, yes.
Yes.
Innovation.
Yeah. Part of me thought that if the exit is to the left, what if I just immediately went left? They just forgot the program. You have to go down to do it.
Oh, you have little faith in the developers here.
I am doing markedly better
Yes, you
this
are.
time around.
I do love hearing these old 8-bit songs that sound like
This is
when
gonna
I
suck.
fucked around with Family Tracker for the first time.
You could have had
The
a
problem
job
is-
as a composer for Watara Supervision games.
I keep thinking, like, I miss the jump and take some damage. Sometimes I do, like right there. But sometimes I don't, and it's just I flicker so much I assume I'm taking damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, great air
Goodbye.
control in this game, though. I feel like this is straight up an issue where they meant to have you come in from screen left on this and go screen right, so the enemies are running towards you and you have to defeat them, but they fucked up and put the eggs in the wrong place.
It goes hard immediately, so... But you don't... Okay, he does like that. Alright. Go. No recourse. Spam my ESP somehow. Fuck.
Okay.
Do you have
now-
rewind on this?
Yes,
All
we
right.
do.
So all the way back.
Just be relentless.
I'm trying to think how you would actually beat this.
I think you have to hit them in the head.
Yeah, because it makes like an explosion sound when you do that.
Oh, okay. You have no means of, like, not getting hit.
Yeah, no.
And since there's no, like, invincibility frames from getting hit, you just, like, take all the damage.
Okay, I
Oh,
had my
fuck!
doubt.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, you do it. Hell yeah.
Oh, you keep the same health going in the next
Oh
one.
my
Cool.
god, fuck off.
We have not seen what a health pickup is yet, if there is one.
Maybe you have a new ability now. Maybe select will do something now besides.
Nope. Wait a minute. You shoot faster if you hold down. That's not taking ESP. If you just stand still, like this is me just mashing shoot, standing still. Now I hold down and mash shoot.
I bet because the way this game runs, it probably can't detect inputs fast enough to shoot fast by mashing, so it has to do it by holding the button down.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Holding down on the D-pad.
Oh, it is holding. Okay. That's what I thought you meant at first, and then I thought, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Surely that's not what Charkie said.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. That's why I brought it up specifically.
I have
Yeah,
some more
but nope.
insight from the description of this game on the Launchbox database. Character begins only with a regular energy shot, but additional weapons can be found throughout the game. Curiously, using the girl's ESP powers does not consume energy. Rather, switching between shot types does, meaning she can only switch a certain number of times on each stage. Different enemies are weak to different weapons, and each stage ends with a large boss that must be defeated to continue.
So I was switching weapons without having other weapons to switch to.
Yes.
And that's why I was dropping ESP.
I guess it's like phone contracts. You can only get the new customer bonus so many times. That's the basis.
Also, that holding down thing to shoot faster doesn't work in midair. It makes you drop super fast.
Oh, that's fun though.
Wait, I understand what's happening. Kind of.
Oh.
The frame rate is going faster. The game is running faster when I hold down. I'm trying to wait for another B to go by, right?
Yeah.
Can you rewind me, Cass, a little bit?
Okay.
All right, and now I'll hold down.
Huh. So just like a built-in turbo button in the system or something weird like that?
So maybe that's not as advantageous as I thought, because that means everything is faster. Why would that be the case?
See, I only know of like... I think the only time I've seen that in a proper game is I think it's the Game Boy Advance re-release of Mother 1 has a run button when you're on the overworld, but it is literally just speeding the game up twice.
Okay, that's the
So it's
first
not
health
actually
item we ever
running,
found.
yeah. But why would that be in this? That doesn't make any sense.
The fish look like
Nerdfish.
Dogbert.
Ah, but where's Ratbert? Where's he coming to this?
Whoa, okay.
This feels like a Cheetah-Men situation where all these enemies are just from other Watara Supervision games.
Yeah.
Bear. Just letting...
Hold down, see how
I know
fast
it's
you
a
can go.
different. Yeah, I know it's a different system and developer, but after that Basketball one, I don't trust that any of these sprites or designs were original. I feel like they're all just ripped from shit.
Oh, I was hoping I was to make that. This is a different shot, by the way.
Why does this girl
super
hate animals so
effective.
much?
Go to hell, Jimothy. All right.
Oh, there's a new shot type. Shoot little pixels
Yeah.
now.
So that enemy is not weak to
The square.
that. All right.
So what shot types do we have? You have that one?
And I have the other one that you just saw. I think, like, when I picked up that fire in the previous level, I think that was the other shot.
But do you still have it?
No.
Okay.
Huh.
I think my hunch is that each individual type of shot is the weapon to use against that stage's boss. That I'm getting that sort of.
Oh, how are you gonna do this fucking jump? Okay. Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't know how I would have done that jump because this is the best I can do with this. Okay, this doesn't make sense.
I think you need to do something on the right side of the screen.
Yes, I did something wrong. I moved all the way to the right, and like nothing happened. So.
Oh, I like you can kind of moonwalk a little bit when you shoot.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I just go down there. Yeah, I can hold down to make that happen.
No continues.
Nope,
after
yep,
that.
we're out. I mean, what else is there? There's just...
Let
you
me
want
take
all the
a-
way right?
let me
You
take
want
a
all the way
crack at
left.
Believe it or
Yes.
not, there is a long play. So
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
trying
watch.
some stuff.
Oh, Charkie.
Mm-hmm.
It is just go left. I don't know if you even have to go right at the start. It would take too long to test. So yeah, go up, up.
I'm playing,
Up.
and no, I can't go up from there. So
Okay. Rewind all the way to the start of this thing. Because that jump is going to be not possible to make.
You can. I'm not saying
Well-
it's easy, but you can make that jump. Let me see how they do it.
Jesus.
Okay.
Let me take another shot at
You
this.
see, from the bottom, go to the third brick. That one. You
brick?
can do it from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, World of Long Plays, for that. So yeah, I can't confirm if you have to go all the way right
Oh, shit.
to
Yeah,
unlock
rewind
the
me.
exit. Or if it's just...
Just didn't take the jump. Jump way earlier.
Better or worse
You know, jump.
than platforming in
jump
Lester
in.
the Unlikely.
Jump. Jump.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, honestly, still worse.
Yeah, it's worse, but
At least some parts of Less Than Unlikely work sometimes. I don't know if this ever truly is working. Oh, this is an amazing stage here.
an amazing game. It's a dream,
Yeah.
and I want to wake the fuck up.
What do
Yeah,
you
I feel
think?
like you could
Right or left?
you could turn someone you give someone nightmares with this music. They just had to listen to it for a certain amount of time.
I thought you were gonna say you can turn someone to a platform hater with this, a platformer hater like me.
This is a game where if someone asked me, I would say it's a platformer in scare quotes. Because look, you are jumping across platforms, technically.
Technically, you are controlling a character.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, it damaged me though.
The sprite for the if they're bees or flies, I don't know, but they look like they have one big buck tooth.
Those things are a fucking menace. Oh my god, really? Let me guess. This is not the way. Yes. All right, rewind me. Rewind me.
What a piece of shit! Hold on, hold
rewind
on.
you further. Yeah.
Oh no, you're not gonna guess where to go here.
Back.
No. Well, yes and no.
Just a little bit pleased with yourself, ain't you?
Well, tell me then.
So, rightly so.
Down.
That's what I tried right there, and it killed me.
Well, you're gonna go down the right down.
They're gonna make you try each of these fucking holes here until you find the one that takes you to the next stage, next screen.
Considering I didn't try this one, Johnny, is it this one?
It's hard to say because this level is just the same like pattern repeating over
Alright.
and over.
Then I gotta test it.
But it's it would be like under the first set of stairs. Yep.
Yep, it was the one that I skipped.
See what I mean by Dogbert? It's Dogbert coated
Yeah.
Fishbert.
Oh well, yeah. Yeah, I see it.
Wait, I can make it go faster.
Oh,
I
what's
not kill this one?
the game I'm thinking of with the 100 stages? It's like that, but there's 10 stages. Was it Atlantis? Is that the
Atlantis
game
no
I'm thinking
Nazo.
of? Yeah. It's like it's all the obscure level exits, but those are the only level exits you have.
Shoo! Shoo! Get out of here! Get out of here! Here's what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
How is this thing going to kill me, right? I'm going to get down there and it's going to kill me somehow.
I think this is a Shadow Colossus situation where you are ultimately the villain of the story, killing creatures that are just trying to defend themselves or not even attacking you.
I don't have a
Or,
sub
like-
weapon. And I don't hear an explosion.
You're not getting points either, yeah.
Oh, you need a different weapon.
Yeah, I don't have a different weapon. There was not a different weapon in that level to pick up, if you noticed.
Yeah, you need the pixel one.
Which is why they have the flame there, so you can just kill yourself if you...
And
Incredible.
make them go fast. Alright, well, that'll do it for Dream World.
Yeah.
Think about it. There's 67 other games for the Wataru Supervision. We just played 2 of them. So many wonders in this world, just waiting to
Yeah.
be found, waiting to be discovered. Ay, ay, ay.
I have to really think about Worst of the Night when we get there.
Yeah. God, I'm in I'm in a lot of pain right now. Sharky, is it your turn?
It
Yes,
is Charkie's
is.
turn, yes.
All right. Can you do me a favor and play a round of bad game?
Chance time!
I had to stall. I had to find the soundboard again. I almost lost it.
Alright. I will go middle, right, left. So, what's the theme? Anything.
Dealer's choice.
Who's playing? Not you. Who else is playing?
Maybe I will. Yeah, you know, fuck it.
all
We'll
right.
do it. Yep.
And what is the console?
Game Gear or Master System.
The handheld Horrific Night.
Okay. Let's get it.
If anything comes up and you feel like you can't, Johnny will always play it for you. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
how
I'll be the
generous
winner.
of you to offer offer him up. Dealer choice. So it could be literally anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I want something bad. I want something tagged as bad. I have this Puyo Puyo, this version of Puyo Puyo for the Game Gear listed as bad. I don't know why I would.
I mean, it's Puyo Puyo. How could it be? Now, okay, I have an issue with the title of that game, but, you know, it's not like the audience to see it.
Yeah.
How about... It's always a good sign when I'm making these sorts of sounds. You know, we can go with the classic.
Have we not done that one already?
Have we not done this one already?
I will quickly check. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong tab.
I'm on the
That's
right
on me.
tab.
I think we did this on a deleted episode. I don't think we've done this. Certainly not on chance.
No, it's no.
No? Okay.
All right, very good. In that case, I will show to all of y'all Sonic Blast for the Game Gear. Not to be confused with Sonic 3D Blast. Ain't nothing 3D about this. This 1996 release by way of Aspect.
Yeah, I was looking at this one huge list of like Sonic games we played, and I was like, I wonder if it's in here. And I noticed there was the Sonic bootleg stream. I was like, oh no, not for that one.
Oh boy. Well, I'll have to show that off. I'll have to.
Yep.
Ay.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we did Sonic Labyrinth as an article on the website. But for this here, this is a whole other beast. This is a whole other kettle of fish. I'm assuming I want to map it to Master System joypad. Because it's a 2-button system, right? The
It is
game-
2-button
Yeah,
system,
yeah.
correct? Yes.
Okay. That's all we can fit. Sick. So we
Now,
do
I
have
had-
character select.
I had a number of the Game Gear Sonic games. Not this one.
You know, anyone besides Sonic is who I'll play as. Because every other character has abilities. Sonic doesn't get shit.
Look!
Look.
Go! Down there! Okay, well,
Yeah.
does
No,
Knuckles
I'm
have his glide?
surprised.
Oh, he does.
He does. Yeah. I'm surprised. I have not heard more about this. Specifically, Giant Bomb's Blight Club has played this, and this seems horrendous. I'm shocked this does not get talked about more.
I have to work hard for that ring.
It mocks you.
I do like that sound though. Boing.
The sound is pretty consistent with a lot of the other Game Gear Sonic games, but I guess how much are you going to do with the sound chip inside of a Game Gear?
Lola Reynard in chat asking if this game got a Sega Master System release. I want to say no, but I don't know for sure. Especially when you go into like some bootleg markets and things like that, or region-specific stuff, like all the Brazilian-only Master System releases.
Yeah, I always just, I know they're not, but I always just look at the Game Gear as a Master System with a worse resolution.
That's why
So
we
if
have, them on the same block effectively for chance
Yeah.
time. Also, did you
So if
catch
I
I
see
didn't lose
anything
all
on
my rings? Did you catch I only lost 10 rings when I took damage?
This game's babies. Actually, or rather, this game is like a modern Sonic game.
Yeah. And yeah, speaking of awful resolution, one of the big issues with this game.
I remember this was here.
Also, yep. And then Lola in chat confirmed, yep. According to Sega Retro, got a Brazilian release on Master System from Tectoy. Yeah, I figured.
Yep.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, was that anything on the Game Gear, in my mind, is like, yeah, it's probably also on the Master System.
Whoa!
Maybe not
Cass, you said-
necessarily.
You
Big
lied.
version.
You said there was no 3D here.
You know what? I am the fool.
I do like
confuses
what they're
me.
doing with the sky, at least. That's a cool fact.
Yeah, and the mountains, they feel like they're getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
What confuses me is when, like, the Sega Master System version of a game that's on Game Gear is, like, worse. Batman Returns is my main example of that, because Batman Returns on the Game Gear, I love that game. It's very slight, but it's good, it's real playable. Batman Returns on the Master System, ostensibly the same thing, awful.
Oh, spawn me up here. Did I get a Chaos Emerald for that?
That'll one up, I guess. That's what
You
it
got
looked like,
one
at least.
ring.
Finally retire off of that. It's pure gold, you know. Ugh, that
What are
loop-de-loop.
rings? Like, within the fiction of Sonic, what is a ring?
Yeah, I don't know. I assume they have explained that somewhere.
I'm sure they explained it many times in many different ways.
Oh, Minnie, why are you on the desk? My cat. What are you doing? That's where my Pez is. You can't sit there.
Unless Minnie wants to be the Pez dispenser.
Never mind, I guess. Bye, Minnie. You can sit there.
I wonder if Knuckles can't collect Chaos Emeralds. Or something stupid like that.
Hey, you can climb, though.
Yeah, but to no end. To no practical purpose. Wait. I stand corrected. I noticed something. Up here.
Okay, we're not going to find an answer on the rings thing, because according to the wiki, regarding the question of, like, how you hold rings and how to hold them, it says, not even a genius like Tails knows for sure where they go. And if Tails doesn't know it, then there's no way we're going to know it.
I picked up a Robotnik. I don't know what that does. Maybe it took
Probably
away
nothing good.
rings.
Usually that's what a Robotnik, like, thing would do, I think. That's a checkpoint.
That's what a checkpoint looks like. You know, I want to see something.
Yes.
What's to the left? Assuming I don't fall into this hole.
It's a loop-de-loop to take you down to the hole.
Great!
Beautiful.
I can already tell that... Oh my god. It doesn't control well, I can tell you that much for free.
Oh, I'm looking at the... I don't know, I'm just stuck on this wiki article now about rings of Sonic the Hedgehog, and there are so many different types of rings, and so many of them are exclusive to Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. Which is a thing we're going to have to play at some point.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, get 50 rings. Watch out. Oh, I guess that was a good thing. But that was like a ROM chip that was embedded in the ground.
Oh, I hate these mid-air ones. What's the timing on this?
Gotta wear your 3D glasses.
God, fuck
What was-
that. It's not even worth trying.
What was Sega's 3D thing for? Was it for Master System or was it for the Mark III?
Master System, I believe. Like their active shutter 3D.
Yeah.
The perspective here is fucking wretched for like gauging distance.
I guess that was... You're correct, that was for Master System?
Oh, hell yeah.
There's a
Newton,
fucking Chaos
1988.
Emerald.
Looked into some of the Sonic lore stuff and found the stuff around Kintobo, which I remember from reading from the American Sonic books. Someone gave me 2 of them. They felt very non-canon, but they were... I have fond memories of reading them. There's one where Sonic gets sucked into a computer and he has to dodge Tetris pieces. And they have to describe it without using the word Tetris because they don't have the copyright. Yay! Oh, that was fun.
Hope I don't drown down here. Oh, if I was playing as Sonic, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Sonic mate... It's possible he jumps higher. Like, vertically.
hmm
Which is what higher would imply.
Show me a boss. You know, you had the Fleetway Sonic comics over in the UK, and you got Futch Amy, who is incredible. It's Amy in a sweater. in a sweatshirt and a cool hairdo. I wonder if this is his death if I fall here. Not quite.
Yes and no. Yeah. Potential death. Oh. Mysterious.
Yeah, so like basically the gimmick in this game is that, you know, like down isn't always death. They're hiding like alternate paths and stuff. Oh, you know, hold on. If that's Robotnik, ooh, how about I don't fall down there? How about I make it here and see if I find a switch or something on this side that opens up the barricade down there. Maybe not.
Looked like there was another high platform.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You are correct.
We see it for a tiny bit. Which, look at how high it is. Oh, there you go. How are you supposed to get that?
You got to be 1 Knuckles and 2. Do that.
Don't chuckle. Rule 3, flex your muscles.
All right. Not much else to this level. It's just...
Yeah. Love how slowly you just roll across the floor.
I'm just going to need to hit the glass. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember all of it, but the briefing I remember from the Blight Club playthrough is the boss fights being bullshit.
I remember well, maybe not in general, but particularly in Sonic 2 on the Game Gear, the boss fights were bullshit. Like, fuck that first boss fight in general. That it was like way too hard for a first fight in that game.
Just hold a little too long on that shadow boxing. I should have put Tails in this game. We should have got an ugly, pre-rendered, digitized Tails for this.
Yeah. That's how this is, like, quote, linked to Sonic 3D Blast. Is they use the 3D renders and turn those into sprites like Sonic 3D Blast did.
Oh, Knuckles didn't really have a very big role in 3D Blast.
Well, yeah, I just mean like they've carried the art style over, and that's about it.
I mean, that's true. Yes. But it's also to the degree that they all look like they're standing slightly askew, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of see it. Yeah.
And the platforms are also like we're getting like a little bit of pseudo depth on them. That they're trying to do that we're getting this like, you know, at a sort of crooked angle rather than just a total flat.
Yeah, this looks a lot like some of the early... I remade Sonic in a Flash program thing I would have been messing with in the computer labs at my school.
Sonic Flash.
Lola Rayner asks if there's an explanation why Knuckles' shoes have a Lego brick. Because he's tougher than leather, rougher than the best of them.
He's a masochist. There's Legos inside of his shoes. He's training himself to withstand great pain.
Oh no! Oh, here we go. If you want to know what's bullshit about this game, it's this stuff. This is the bad stuff I remember from their playthrough. Maybe it's for accessories. Maybe he can just attach Lego bricks to the top of them.
Attach other shoes on top of his shoes.
It's like a Nerf gun where it's got like the clip-on stuff.
Those are based on like actual like rail systems on real guns, like Picatinny at all.
Sure, but you know.
Testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Well, haven't had a blue screen in a while. Love Windows. Love Microsoft. Love this new direction, this bold new direction they've chosen to go in.
Blue screen. Blue screen of death. Sonic is blue. You weren't playing as Sonic. Coincidence?
I was being punished.
Gotta follow the clues, folks.
Should we play another Game Gear platformer?
Sure, yeah.
Just 'cause I don't-
Or we could move on to the last game of the night. Last
Uh,
spin, last game.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best. Sorry about that, folks. Some things I have control over, some things I don't. That's one of the ones I don't. Oy vey. Okay. Well, I believe it is the last game of the night, which, if I've been keeping count here, means the ball is in Johnny Baghead's court. So, Johnny,
Yeah.
Are
We'll do the
you-
classic.
like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Are
Oh,
you
right, yeah.
ready to play Bad Game?
Oh, yeah, I'm more than ready. Yeah. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. All right, we'll do the classic, the left to right. All right, so go.
NES.
The classic. All right, go.
Sports.
Go.
Charkie.
All right.
It's a Charkie handheld sports heavy night tonight. Those are
Yeah.
the three. And
The
bootleg.
handheld NES.
It's also a Johnny eating his Pez because he's not playing the games heavy night. Yeah, Minnie, these are Pez. What do you think?
Let me
Nah,
finish
she's
off
not
this
into them.
second energy drink.
And I will look. I kind of already know what I want to make you play.
Ooh.
So let me see if anything else jumps out at me. No, I'm making you play 720. I'm making you play 720
yeah.
degrees
All
by
right.
way of Tengen. Based on the arcade game.
I have played both of these before. This is going to be another one where I'm not sure if we're getting to half an hour on the strength of 720, but we'll see.
Bear with it. NES games take a minute to load now, apparently.
I'm trying to remember. Did the arcade version use like a trackball or something weird like that?
Believe it had some sort of weird control scheme, right? Or non-standard from just the joystick.
Okay, there we go.
Let me see if I can
Yeah, someone else has
find
got to see.
a cute picture.
Okay.
Yeah, it has like so
Ugh.
it is a stick, but it is a weird stick because in all the pictures it's like it's handing to the right.
Let's see if this looks better in 4x3. The rare game where... Oh, I want to see that. Yeah, he looks better stretched out, so I'll do this one in 4x3.
Last one.
So yeah, so I think it was like a very early take on
Spin test.
like an analog stick, kind of like what Food Fight used.
I gotta say, this is a good spin test for an NES game.
Yeah.
All right. So we
them out.
got. Whoops.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
whenever
see
I've
what
seen
my
footage,
buttons do. Because I have a jump, clearly, but I don't know if anything else.
You have an
anything
instant
else.
bail button.
Yes. So, right. So the purple spaces are where I can go to get upgrades, and the yellow spaces are events. Something also that's happening, I'm going to say it here while it's not happening, is while I'm in the overworld, I'm constantly losing health. So I'm going to die when I get back in there.
harsh rule of skateboarding.
I don't know how that happened.
This looks like every gameplay footage I've ever seen of someone trying to play 720 though. Just bailing a lot.
Skate or die.
Die.
Maybe health isn't the right word, but like grace
Stamina,
period.
maybe?
Well, it's the
Oh.
timer until they release the bees.
Right. It's kind of like Kid Icarus. If you stay on the stages too long, the Grim Reaper comes after you.
This is a shop. How can I say? So I bought something. I don't remember which one that was.
You know, fuck this. I'm
might have
going
been
back
the
to 1 by
helmet.
1 for this. Shit just looks wrong in 4 by 3. Shit just looks like shit.
Hey, babe.
Ow.
Whoa, you're chilling my buzz, babe. Harshing my vibe.
Chilling my buzz.
That's not how I expected that to turn.
Yeah, you're shuckering my bra. Folks, if there is modern skate lingo, you'll have to let me know, because... Oh, silver medal still.
3 wipeouts, good enough for a silver medal. Real weak competition this year at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got 2nd place in downhill.
Oh, look at this tiny little boogie board. There.
Oh, in 4 by 3 it'd look great.
Alright, so I'm at... I can get a board if I go... down
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
left.
yeah. I've seen a little bit of the arcade game. It has a bit of like a progression. Like you earn money and you buy the better gear, and that improves your stats a bit.
I don't know if I need sneakers to do better jumps, but jumps is the thing I'm at, so...
Yeah.
I hate how it has to go like, ready, every time you're done with the map.
To unpause.
What
Who
the-
was that inverted nightmare?
Was that a fucking nuclear man?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, wait, I
Yeah,
think he's a football player.
Whoever
Actually-
he is, he seems like he'd be toxic if you get near too close to him. Oh,
Right in the
falling
water, as I
yeah.
Fuck.
right into the drink, as Craig Charles would say on Takeshi's Castle.
Oop. Okay. Oh. No medal.
You know, take that again.
Yeah, yeah.
That was good enough for bronze.
Oh, let's see how good you can do. Surely there's a way, right?
The problem is the perspective is so fucked.
I
It
think
is
you need
real
to land
rough.
on that target for maximum points.
But like
God, and
trying
there-
to figure out trying to figure out that fucking shape right there.
Yeah, there are so many extreme sports
missed it.
games that try and do this pseudo 3D with this exact perspective, and it always sucks. Think of the Game Boy Advance version of Sean Palmer's snowboarding.
Looked cool as fuck, though.
It
Yeah.
did. Curious
Oh.
if they're also grading me on like doing like flips and shit.
Probably. They probably are, as a matter of fact.
Magic Mouse says in the Game
Land
Boy
it.
versions of the Tony Hawk games, it works out okay.
Still
it
just
worked
the
out.
bronze.
Yeah,
Wait,
it worked out okay in the beginning.
One more.
If I can ever get stuff together to bring back the Johnny Baghead's Not So Pro Skater, it got worse. that pseudo 3D isometric stuff in those games did not hold up as they got into the more advanced games in the series.
I
Yeah,
still
okay.
don't know what is
Forget the targets.
the angle.
Yeah. Oh my
Okay.
god!
I see. I thought that was the case, but you just kept rewinding me, and I couldn't ever test this out. So, wait, can I fall up?
Failing upwards.
Oh, I'm about to run out of time though.
That's
Think silver-
very. That is very. That's the strat you would do in SSX games where you need to get more points. You would just go up the mountain
I-
a tiny bit at the end of the course to get extra points.
Thought that was the case, but I didn't have time to test it, or the opportunity to test it. All right.
Yeah, you'd assume it was just points based on the one jump. That is very strange. God, I don't like that guy. I don't like him. He freaks me out. It's like when Mr. Burns in The Simpsons is on his medical treatment. He looks like an alien. Have a nice day.
Gave him a good tonsil scraping.
That means you're in the Matrix, by the way. That's a runner. That's a hacker.
I'm pretty sure I picked up pads, which I don't know how that will help me specifically.
You won't
with
scrape your
slalom.
knees. Ah, human music.
Fuck.
Is the music okay? That was a fucking gold. Hell yeah.
Whole strategy to go through the final 2 flags about 6 times, but it pulled up for gold.
The music is pretty fun in this for some reason. This one's okay. Oh, Muscle Man. I saw him. Looked like
Take a
Super
closer look
Macho
at
Man.
these.
Yeah.
All right.
Support local business, folks.
We have all the upgrades.
Buy out their whole stock. Shut them down for the day. Let them go home early.
Ramp.
Is it just me, or do all the dudes running the shops in
Jesus.
the contest just look like they hate their job? Yeah.
I always hated this the most.
Oh wow, you fell upwards there.
The worst minigame in
Yeah.
California games. It's the worst minigame here.
Also really bad in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 Game Boy Color version. The half pipe levels, those were bad too.
I just always find this inscrutable. This whole game is kind of inscrutable in terms of what it
Yeah.
wants you to do. Because you can remind me all you want. We're not getting any metal on this
I'm
one.
trying this.
Okay.
Well, you did a handstand there for a second.
Build up speed.
Yeah, this game is like absolute crap for... No, I'm not. Not yet. This game is like absolute crap for like being able to determine where you are and how you can do what you're doing, because they're trying to do all this like 3D stuff, and they're trying to do all this like animation with like being like, oh, you can turn this way, that way, and which way whatsoever on this isometric view, and it's like you can never line anything up in a way that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if you, I'm sure if you took enough time to really, knuckle down and learn this game, you can get it, but it is very unintuitive. For the same something nice, Johnny, what you got?
It's like, yeah, the gameplay visually is very unclear and hard to follow.
Someone find
But
a
I think
manual. I
at
want to
least-
get at least one trick.
So
Yeah, the
that's your say
actual-
something nice.
But the actual sprite for the skater looks good. For for how much that counts, at least. And I do like some of the music, not all of it. Well, some of it I like because it sucks, but some of it I think are decent tunes.
How do you land anything? Like I'm holding down, like, obviously I get that, like to do moves, it's hold down a face button in a direction. That's the general move. That's generally like what you do. But the problem is, like, how do I land anything?
Yeah, I've not played either version of this, but when I've heard people talk about 720, it sounds like it's kind of like a sim game almost.
Yep.
Like it wasn't going super arcadey, which is funny considering the complexity of the systems. Maybe someone in chat would correct me on this, but it does really feel like before Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, there just wasn't, like, skateboarding games did just suck.
Oh, I heard that you scored one thing.
Yeah. Oh, bronze. Maybe the exception. What's it called?
I get it now.
What's the Sega arcade game? Is that Top Skater I'm thinking of?
Yes, the one that rules.
Yeah, that one's good.
This is not a ramp. Like, the event is ramp, but this is not a ramp.
Yeah, it's a half pipe. Okay, yeah, so I guess lips and hand times is
The move, because yeah, what it is
it
I am
stalls?
holding right.
hand plants.
I'm
Yeah.
holding right when I make it to the lip of the thing. I grab onto it, then I have to hold left and press A again to let go of it. So it's you move in one, you rock in one direction to activate, and then you do the opposite direction to disengage from it.
Class dismissed.
See class 2. It's up to you.
I'm curious. Hey. Yeah, if I remember right, I think
I should check
doing
that
tricks
map,
in this
actually.
bit does give you a bit more money. Oh yeah, it's just the same board. Yeah, same tile set, same board.
Well, let's just do it in the same order we did the first time, I guess. Okay.
No points for that, but you didn't fall, I guess.
I think this is helmets. Alright.
Yeah, I forget why.
This is the
but there
only
is-
trick I know.
Yeah, there is a benefit to doing that, but I don't know what it
It
is.
staves off the timer, maybe. I believe you can get a gold on this.
Nope.
Do you know what the
Nope.
beginning of this song kind of sounds like? Cass, you'll know this. I forget the full name of the song. It's the Aquabat song in Space Mountain Land.
Todd 1.
Yeah, Todd 1 in Space Mountain. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it starts with the 4 notes before the piano comes in.
You just gotta know in advance where those turns are. And I
Yeah.
don't.
It's good
I
enough
keep
for
thinking
silver.
Yeah, I keep thinking the stream's gonna get hacked when I hear that song.
Don't know what got me there.
You could do some
Oh,
real
mini
good
golf.
mini golf here, yeah.
Yeah.
It is grass, for sure, because it's slowing me down.
Yeah. But like, if an indie game developer wants a free idea, somehow make a mini golf game that is skateboarding at the same time.
Oh, I
And how
thought
to
I
make
was
that
going
work,
to it.
but
Oh, well.
go for it. Why? Why do all these courses take place in the middle of the ocean, like the fucking half pipe level from Tony Hawk's 2? I guess you don't get any penalty from falling, so
Nope. Damn it. Don't get to the exit. Is that good enough for gold? Yeah, it was. I need to go back and get that board, though. I missed a
vital
upgrade.
power up, yeah. Even though it's made no discernible difference as far as I can tell. And
I mean, perhaps it does.
at
Perhaps
some
it
point you
doesn't.
were landing like flatline tricks better, but I don't know what upgrade caused that. Oh, that guy looks cool.
How? What?
Oh, I'm
Whatever.
saying like some of these look like Casso tracks. Oh, if only. God, I wish that new skate game was really cool because that
we all do.
it would be perfect to do Casso style like obstacle courses in, especially with the custom building tools.
It's an interesting way to bail.
And I'm still updating it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to reinstall it because I know I'll just be disappointed. And I bet they haven't fixed that weird ollie issue that happens if you're using a 360 controller like I do.
I get that the skate or die thing here comes from the arcade game design of people want to like fuck around in the skate park rather than doing the objectives.
I need. What do you mean I need a ticket? What do you mean I need a ticket? How did I not
Yeah.
have a ticket? I didn't know that was a system in this thing. Okay, well, that's it.
Oh, press start to
Yeah.
continue. Where does it start you from? Oh, huh? So that's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like this part of the song where it just sounds like it's breaking. It sounds like my movie.
Gonna have to be sober. What?
Not giving
Were
these
we
kids a lot of
collecting
prize money,
tickets
are
and we
they?
missed it?
No, I think the ticket was because you were in skate or die mode and they were extra punishing you.
I feel like in the arcade version, the ticket thing is more important. Like that's what you're also using money for.
Fuck.
Like, having the timer out here in the overworld is fucked.
Wait, ticket at 25,000.
Oh,
That's
why
what
I'm
the
supposed to be
point
doing flatly.
is. Yeah. Oh, what the f... that geezer. It's just like,
guy from the hills have
get near
eyes.
me, I'm gonna kick you, you little shit.
Oh God, no, Cass, you do that. I still don't understand this one.
Okay. They call me the specialist.
Trying to think of a cool nickname for someone who just good at half-pipe minigames in video games.
Fuck.
You hear about
Half-
Cass? They
the
can lay pipe
half-pied
like no one's
piper.
business.
Yeah.
No, I want another go at it. I want another go at it. I want to try some flip tricks. Cool. Maybe
I love
I
how
need more
shocked
speed.
he looks when
Yeah.
he bells. Look on his face, he's just can't believe what's happened.
Tried to do it before.
I assume it's because they want you to be completely lined up with the ramp when you land, which is very mean.
Why would I do anything besides fucking lip tricks at this point? This is...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Wrong button. Oops. It's good enough for a bronze anyway, so... Yeah, so the ideal way to score, just to show it off, is okay. So hang trick, hand plant, and then do another lip trick, basically. But to maximize the timing on it though at the same time, so that you're getting the maximum value.
Look how
per
happy
trick.
you are when
Yep.
you're doing the lip.
Silvers get degrees. Class 2 completed. Class finished. Class 3.
See,
Would
I
you
wonder
believe
how.
me if I told
same
you
thing.
it's the same shit?
Yeah. I mean, depending on how arcade true this is, I could see this it keeps going.
That's how it is. Keeps going with slightly different tracks for some things and just score requirements for other things.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was an interesting save.
Yeah. I don't know if they would even can you technically beat this or does it just rotate?
If there's some form of ending to it, I can't remember.
I always get caught on for that. Very sneaking up on me. You don't see enough down. You can see so much of where you've been,
Yeah.
but really not enough of where you're going.
Yeah. I don't know if it would really help. In my mind, I feel like you'd get a bit more screen real estate if it kind of angled upwards a bit.
I like him
Dangling
sitting
my
on the
legs over
dock.
the pier.
Yeah, I like the image of him. That might be in the thumbnail, honestly. I think we get the idea.
Yeah, we get the idea.
I think that'll do it for... I almost said Skate or Die, but this is 720
Yeah.
for the NES. Oh, boy. Well, with all that said and done... Whoop, It is time for best and worst of the night. I have the list here. Just to recap the games, we played Veigues Tactical Gladiator for the PC Engine, Mortal Kombat Special Forces for the PlayStation 1, Mini Golf for the BitCorp Gamate, as well as Basketball for the BitCorp Gamate. We also played Earth Defender and Dream World, both for the Watara Supervision, a little bit of Sonic Blast on the Sega Game Gear, played through a blue screen, and then we got to 720 on the NES. So, of those games, Charky, which is your pick for best of the night?
Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Did you ever think there'd be a night where Mortal Kombat Special Forces was best of the nights?
It's a weird case where I think kind of when you understand that game, it's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. I think in the course of how we generally do our nights, especially with like a bad game chance time, I feel like Special Forces has a better chance than not of escaping worst of the night. Right?
Fair
So,
enough.
It's some of the later levels do get worse, and especially with the up-down control thing. And that's a personal thing because I just can't wrap my head around inverted controls. But other things we did tonight, I think that's the best one.
All right, how about you, Johnny?
I think instead I'm going to go for a Veigues Tactical Gladiator. I do think it's Mortal Kombat Special Forces is close, but I feel some of the maze like level design stuff would irk me more. And there was some stuff going on with that Tactical Gladiator, like the upgrade system and earning points like that. Like it didn't seem good or anything, but and like it seemed fine enough enough that I could see myself enjoying it.
Okay, well, my pick for best of the night is neither of those. I'm going with Basketball for the BitCorp Gamate because it's just a version of that NBA game, which wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm sure it's a worse version of that,
It's a worse version of that. It is a significantly worse version of that.
but I feel like if we had the time to sit down with it and understand the nuance of the controls, maybe a bit more, that if that was the handheld you had and you were jonesing for that particular NBA game, that particular NBA minigame compilation, then
I don't think you were there for the part where I did the free throw competition.
Throws, yeah.
And like the thing gets in situations like you're never going to score this. Like it is impossible to score. You can wait all you want for it to get in the right place. It's never going to do it.
I like the ideal of Basketball for the Watara.
I'll say it's probably my favorite for the night, just for what it turns out to be. Just a egregious example of blatant copyright infringement.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it through the sticky wicket. And it is now time for Charky to tell us their worst of the night.
Dream World.
Dream
Pretty
World?
easily. Yeah, pretty self-apparently too, I think. I feel like it's not working correctly in a lot of different ways. So perhaps least functional than I too.
Do you agree, Johnny?
Yes, I totally agree with that. Just looking at how the jumping was barely jumping. It was just like a slider moving the sprite up and down. That egregious. Just how do you progress through levels? I don't know. You like move. You go all the way right, and then you go back left, and the gate opens. There's no gate, or you fall down random holes, and the way
Break
you
the
need to carry
180
power
rule.
ups. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, it barely seems to be doing anything on a technical sense correct. Like it
Love the
seems
bosses,
broken,
though.
but it's hard to say. Yeah, some fun sprites there. And again, maybe just the other handheld stuff is coloring my expectations. It feels like it's probably taken from something else.
Probably.
But yeah, and that one song, I could tell, like if you were having to try and play that legit, like figure it out for yourself and having to listen to that one song the whole time, that would drive me up the wall. It would make me loathe that game in the long term.
Was that the game we played tonight that when you hit start, it immediately asks you if you wanted music on or off, or was that a different game?
I think there might be an Earth Defender, but I think a lot of those handheld ones had the option
That might have been
for the
Defender,
music.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I thought you were going to go with mini golf, personally, because that just seemed inscrutable and bad. But if you're going
No,
with
that was
Dreamworld,
fine.
if you're going with Dreamworld, then I'll go with Dreamworld too. I'll take your word for it, and we'll have a unanimous vote for Worst of the Night. Dreamworld for the Watara Supervision. Congratulations. We're all losers. Was tonight a true bad game chance time? Was every game bad?
It's definitely leaned to the worst than some nights have in recent chance times.
I would say more
it's hard-
bad.
Yeah,
Leaning
more
more
bad
towards
than
bad, yeah.
good. Yeah.
Like,
the
the
most you can
best of
point
the
to is that
nights.
this is not as bad as the other stuff. Is the best you can say.
Like, best of the night, like, definitely goes to special forces. Like, like, realistically, I chose basketball to be, like, a contrarian bitch, and because I think it's funny. But, realistically, the one with the most production value, the one with the most, like, effort put into it, the one that has the most, like, clear voice and vision is probably Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Yeah.
Which isn't to, say it's a good game. It's to say that it was the best of the worst, in some people's perspectives. Not mine. I like that basketball game, personally. But, it goes to show that some of the games that are heralded as the worst of all time, the worst in class, the people need to take a look back to bootleg Game Boy ripoffs and the like. And I'm sure we'll explore more of those in future Bad Game Chance Time segments. But for tonight, we are free. And I will say, folks, thank you for tuning into this episode of Bad Game Chance Time, the 30th, as a matter of fact, making this our long-running series by some measure. We'll keep doing it as long as folk keep tuning in. Sorry about the technical issues, but there was nothing I could do about the technical issues. Sorry about the sick issues. I should find ways for the likes of Charkie and Johnny to host a Bad Game Chance Time in future, just in case. Because I should really take a rest. I should really take a break right now. I'm, not to drive the point home too much, not to bang on about it too much or whinge too much, but, like, I'm feeling like 100 degrees. My stomach is killing me. But I push through, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe.
Maybe you take casual Monday off, and I bring something that I could do for an hour and a half easily.
Maybe. That might be the case. But we should take a look at the stream schedule nonetheless, say what we got coming up. Which is, for starters, Casual Monday, July 20th, a show where we play not-so-bad games, shoot the shit a little more casually, so on and so forth. Tuesday, July 21st, we are playing Bad Rats, The Rat's Revenge. I gotta be there for that one. So I will make every effort to be well by then. It's the most infamous Steam gag gift of all time. There's history attached to it, though, that I would like to cover, like to share with the folk at home. Thursday, July 23rd, that'll be the continuation of our playthrough of Damnation, the alt history, Civil War, third-person shooter du jour. Compelling. That's a word for it. That's the word I'll use to describe it. Fascinated by that game. So please tune in, watch that first episode. Got an hour and a half history section that I think is pretty good for having been thrown together. There's a lot of interesting notes on that game. So please consider joining us for that playthrough. And then you can join us Saturday, July 25th, a week from now, for God knows what. We have a pending block on there. We have some blocks to fill out on the schedule. I decided that we're going to push Advent of Advergames, our new long-form program, the debut of that, to August 1st. Saturday, August 1st. New month, new long-form segment. That's my thinking. So look forward to that in future as well as to whatever we put on Saturday. It's always something on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. I will say, hey, thanks again for tuning in. If you like what you saw here tonight, consider joining our Discord server. That is discord.gg/BGHOF, a community of connoisseurs, talk good games, bad games, every game between. Check out Johnny posting screenshots in the middle of the show to the Your Winner channel, comparing and contrasting the bootleg basketball game we're playing to its Union Game Boy equivalent. There's also a Bad Game Club on there. Johnny, tell them about it.
Yes, for the month of July, Supersonic Software did such an amazing job reinventing Pong for the PlayStation 1 that they went and did it again. They reinvented Breakout for the PlayStation 1, the paddle and ball game brought into the modern age. And if that's not quite your fancy, then we will have a different game the next month and the month after. Or, you could check out the archives, see the different games we've played and folks' playthroughs and impression. And yeah, come have a grand old time.
Very good. Thank you kindly for that. And if you really like what we're doing, you might consider financially supporting us by pledging on Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, or becoming a member on YouTube. Any or all of the above will grant you access over on that Discord server to a Patreon Saints channel where you can vote in polls, determine our playthroughs, make suggestions, help steer the direction of the show, gain access to exclusive content, primarily by way of VODs, primarily by way of our Casual Mondays archive, currently nearing 180 hours of exclusive content by that show alone. But we are working on further financial incentives, always thinking about ways to stretch your dollar to make it feel like we're putting something up of some value, justifying that cost in some way. And we do thank those of you who do choose to support us, keep us in bad games, so on and so forth, keep this show going, keep the lights on, the Bad Game Hall of Fame. If you can't financially support us, we completely understand, of course. If you're still looking for a way to support the show, might recommend going to youtube.com/@BadGameHallOfFame. There you'll find our YouTube channel, wherein you'll find a suggested viewing playlist, 20 hand-picked episodes that make for some of the best onboarding onto this here show of ours. Fit to share with folk you know who might go for video game stream archives in the 2 to 3 hour range, or maybe you know someone who's deep into the Watara Supervision. That was their Game Boy growing up. And you can watch a couple jackasses on the internet to shit all over it. That's what they'll like. That's what they'll love. That's what they'll appreciate. We'll leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. As for a raid, I see Dan Reichert is playing learning games for achievements, currently playing Barney's Hide and Seek. If you can let them know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you, that would certainly be appreciated. Friend of the show, fellow Bad Game connoisseur. We'll get that underway momentarily. That'll do it for tonight. I have been coughing up Cassidy, or soon to go to the coffin Cassidy, even.
Oh, I've been, I guess, next in line to inherit the show, Charkie.
And I've been Pez Spencer, Johnny Baghead.
Very good. We'll catch all you crazy kids later on down the road. But for now, bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Toodles!